Yeah, I got one.
Let's go.
So I see a lot of talk about like Bronny, like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
some of the minutes he's been getting, some of the run he's been getting, and
Right.
like his performance as a player. And I didn't think this was possible, but he's actually regressing from last year.
Sheesh.
He's actually getting worse. So like he's getting more playing time,
Mm-hmm.
but he's really less productive.
Yeah.
I actually think his defense has gotten much worse. He's
Mm-hmm.
gotten like really foul prone. His shooting is still horrendous. Bro, his lifetime layup percentage is like under 30%.
Mm. That's bad.
It's crazy. Like and I get it, like he's LeBron's kid and that's like makes it a thing,
Yeah.
but he's so bad and he has a guaranteed contract.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild to me that like he gets run on like highlight reels because of the
Yeah.
Austin Reeves like little scoop alley
Mm-hmm.
oop thingy.
Wasn't that his
He's
only basket that game? And like Sports Center
Yeah,
made
he was like 1 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's not good at all.
See, this is what we talk about. This is what we talk about. See? Mm-hmm. This is what we talk about.
I mean, I
Yeah.
watch games and I look for impact on the game, and there's no impact on the game like at all.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him with the ball like at the half court, the timeline, and his body was oriented away from the play. Like he had to make the pass. He wasn't even pointing in the right direction to
Mm-hmm.
make the pass. Like basic things you would be teaching to an 8th grader.
I think he really could have benefited from like 4 years of college. Like, and this is not me taking a shot or anything. He just needed it, you know. But when you say anything, you hating. Like, this is insane. Insane.
He's getting more run, he's getting more minutes, and he's getting worse.
I was about to say it's not making him any better.
No, so what we have is we had JJ Redick talking about him getting more playing time and being a difference maker and getting run. How the hell are you gonna give a guy more run when he's getting worse? That's it's like a sideshow. It's like it's like a circus. But that's my quick hit.
Right. Mel, thoughts on that, man? Mel trying to be diplomatic. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're doing, man.
I will say this. After watching a couple of exhibitions and the first home game at Syracuse with Cayenne Anthony as a freshman.
I knew it was going to go there. Go ahead.
Cayenne Anthony is the player that we all thought Imani Bates would be.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Who I actually think Imani Bates probably could still be. He just got stunted somehow, you know, going to Memphis and playing
He's
with
stuck in purgatory. He was stuck in purgatory in Cleveland.
Yeah, like we didn't know how good that Memphis team was that he was on, but they had Jonathan Wiseman, who was the #1 pick, even though he didn't play that season. They had Jalen Duran, who was a first-round pick, and they had another guy that was like a junior or a senior who obviously was more ready than Imani. And then they had Imani Bates out there, and we all wanted to see Imani. Right, not knowing these other guys was good. So I think Imani Bates still is like that. They remind me of each other, but he's doing like Cayenne is doing everything the right way with not a lot of hype. He's developing the right parts of his game. He's not trying to rush it. I mean, they bought him off the bench with Syracuse, and now he's starting to find starters minutes. Next thing you know, he'll be starting.
Right.
Like he looks really good. I don't think he's gonna be a one and done. Like they're doing it the right way.
You know what's the difference? Melo wanted him to earn it. That's
correct.
The difference. So
correct.
Not given, that's the real deal with Cayenne Anthony and not the other guy.
Correct. So he's the player that we wanted Imani Bates to be.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the player that the LeBron James camp wish Bronny and Bryce was.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not.
Right. Facts. Okay. We'll leave it right there. We could delve a lot deeper into that, but we'll leave it right there. My quick hit, I should say, also has to do with LeBron. But as we know, it's a little different. So as we know, LeBron has been doing the Mind the Game podcast for 3 or 4 years now? 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
This is his 3rd season. And the new episode, I guess the new season just started. And the first episode has, guess who? Steph Curry as a guest on the show. And Edward is not going to like this, Edward in the chat, but it really irked me that Steph Curry was on that show. And the reason why is I'm like, yo, if I'm Steph, I'm like, until we retire, I hate you. You are the enemy, and the enemy deserves no mercy on some Cobra Kai, right? We're both tied at 4 championships. I beat you in the finals. You beat me in the finals. I'm trying to get to 5 before you do, and I want nothing to do with you until we get that. You are the enemy. You are my greatest rival since I've been in the league. Why am I on your show kiki king and smoking and joking with you? That really irks me. Am I looking at this the wrong way? Or, I mean, what is your thoughts on that?
I mean, I can give my thoughts on it.
Sure.
I don't know if you're looking at it wrong. I don't think wrong is the correct word. But I definitely am not as bothered by it because I understand what Steph and LeBron are as players. The popular belief around the NBA circles and around the NBA peers is that, and you heard Draymond Green say it, Steph and LeBron are the only 2 current players that have nothing to prove, right? And they really believe that. They really believe that they're just on the floor, just having fun. Like they ain't it don't matter how or what they do or say that looks bad. It don't matter if Steph begs for Kevin Durant to come join him last year and then gets Jimmy Butler because he needs more help, or LeBron gets Luka because he needs more help.
Right.
They already know they got enough people in the media that's going to explain it away where it's not looking bad or they're taking a legacy hit. So the way you're looking at it, normally someone like Michael Jordan wouldn't be like, I'm about to have a podcast with Larry Bird while we still both playing and competing. He wouldn't do that as a competitor, but LeBron and Steph don't have to think that way because they got enough people that's going to explain it and say, there's nothing wrong with this. Right. So they covered, they're basketball royalty. All they got to do is just keep playing, and their fans and the media will explain everything the way it needs to be explained.
Sneak, what do you think about that?
Well, in terms of maybe responding to Draymond's thing about them having nothing to prove, I mean, I think there's still some things to prove when you suit up every season and you go to compete. So I still think, like, for Steph, he wants to show. I mean, I saw the guy drop 50-some points a couple of times last year. So he probably believes he could still do that from time to time this year. So I still think that there's things to prove. You have to prove that you still belong in the league. You're collecting a salary. You want to go out there and compete. Like, there comes a point where, like, the player is ready to retire. But, like, if Steph can still nail 9 threes, 10 threes in a game, you think he's thinking about retiring? He's still trying to show these young cats he could still impact the game.
Right.
Like, they still got to come out 35 feet and defend him. I mean, every night he goes out there, there's something to prove. I don't know if that's just Draymond just trying to big up those guys because they're the kings of his generation or whatever. But I think there's also a certain amount of...
It was a shot at KD when Draymond said it. It was at a time where
a lot of KD stuff was going on, and that was his sneak diss to say no, ain't nobody, only Steph and LeBron are the only players that don't have nothing to prove. That was a shot at Kevin Durant when he said I could see that, Mel, for sure. The thing about Bron,
I didn't even catch that. That's a good point.
Yeah. For Bron, I think the situation there is, he's much closer to the end of his line, but I think there's an element of grace to the way these guys finish their careers. They should be helping guys along. They should be helping their team play better. They should be facilitating in a way that allows their team to win. And I think some players have a hard time letting go of number one status. There's almost like a certain amount of grace you have to handle it with. I mean, nobody really looks at the end of Kobe's tenure as bright. Right. A warrior, yes. He fought to the end to be able to play and play hard. But, I mean, it wasn't graceful. The team was awful, and it was loaded with injuries. I mean, some of that, I think, could mess with your legacy a little bit if you hang around a little bit too much. But, I don't know. Maybe that was just a diss at KD. And I would say if you want to throw KD into this mix, he probably is the one who has the most to prove.
Yeah, I mean, what he got to prove, and who he got to prove it to. That's my thing. Like, and I'm with you with your first statement. As long as you're still playing, you got something to prove. Like, you can't, or if you don't have nothing to prove, then it's time to go. Like, if you don't have nothing to prove, then why are you here?
Right.
You know, is it a money grab? Is it like you got to explain to someone why you're still here? Because if you think in the proper way, you understand that even if I love the sport, I love the NBA, I love the game, at some point I gotta hang it up, or I'm in the way of the guys behind me. Mm-hmm. And these are like there's no Steph Curry if it wasn't guys and vets that thought like that. Like there's no Steph Curry and Warriors dynasty if David West, Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Leandro Barbosa, and all of these vets, what's his name, Marquis Spites, whatever his name was,
Space,
all these vets that still had, like David West could have still been a starter. Mm-hmm. Iguodala definitely could have still been a starter. Like these vets decided, you know what, it's not my time no more. Steph, Clay, and Draymond and the Young Bucks, I'm not going to get in their way. I take a role on the bench. You know, I come off the bench and I'll be a locker room leader and a vet, and I take less money. And if they don't do that, the Warriors don't go on a run. Now here it is, Draymond and Steph, it's their turn to do that, take less money. Mm-hmm. And someone like Draymond is supposed to be taking a role off the bench. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't even get out of the way for Kuminga. Mm-hmm. He couldn't get out the way for Kuminga.
Right.
He couldn't get out the way for Wiseman. He couldn't get out the way for Moody. It was so many people. Jordan Poole couldn't get out the way for him. They was in the way. That whole Jordan Poole thing was about money because Jordan Poole was about to get paid and they knew it, and that meant Draymond was not gonna get paid. You get what I'm saying? Like all that was about them not being able to say it's not my turn no more. Let me move out the way and take a back seat. You know what I mean? So I just don't like to see Steph and LeBron still saying I want the most money on the team, even though I know I can't even play the most minutes.
There you go. All right. So, Mel, you got a quick hit for us before we get to these main topics, man?
Nah, that quick hit was my response to Snead with Cayenne and LeBron.
No doubt. Cayenne's going to be a problem, by the way. Ooh,
I hope so.
Tough player, bro. He plays the game like at a good pace with some vigor and some tenacity. I like what I see.
Yeah, let's see if he can grow into a man body, and then we'll see, you know, what he can be. But again, it's hard when you are the son of a legend, so you know you got to deal with that. I'm trying to think. I don't know of any sons of legends that lived up to their fathers that I saw in the NBA.
Steph.
Oh, yeah, but his dad wasn't a legend, though.
His dad was he was a nice role player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, but Steph wasn't even recruited.
Y'all better put some respect on Dale's name, man. If y'all don't stop,
that was a problem. That was
y'all better put some respect on Dale's name.
Okay, he's the second all-time leading scorer in Hornets history. Is that good?
There you go, something like that. Give me something. Y'all gotta know what Dale was about, dog. He look, hey, just like Birdman said, he invented this stunting shit. Hey, Dale invented them deep threes, man. He invented the unconscious three, baby. You know what I mean? Go look at
his
him.
His only problem, Mel, was that he came at the wrong time, bro. Yeah. He should have been, if he was a modern player now.
There's a lot of dudes like that. Darko came at the wrong time.
He would have been,
no,
he would have been 10 times the player JJ Redick was.
Oh yeah.
He already was 10 times the player JJ Redick. What are we doing?
Well, I'm talking about from 3 point. I'm talking about the 3-point shot. Like really, all he needed was volume. They just didn't shoot threes like that.
There's a lot of guys like that. Imagine if Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf played today. Good God. Mark Price today. Like, it's a lot of
the lights green?
Green light. But we can. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into these main topics, y'all. Looking forward to this. All right. First topic. Mel, this is the first time you're joining us for this, so we're gonna have some fun with it. I'll give you a few minutes since I hit you up last minute, so I'll give you a few minutes to come up with it. So what we do here every Tuesday, we come up with our top 5 NFL teams based on what we saw as of the end of the last week and going into this week. So, Snead, you want to go first with your top 5, bro?
All right, let's do this, bro.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go with number 5. Let's go with the Lions.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions. I still think they're so dangerous offensively.
They are.
And, you know, defensively, they get at the quarterback. They make problems.
Yeah.
You know, that creates a lot of opportunities to get turnovers. I think the coach is good. I think the system's good. I think the players are good. I think they have a fantastic receiving duo. And actually, they've got a trio, right? Like legitimate targets. So they're dangerous. I gotta put them in the top 5. I know the Broncos are good. I'd like to get them in there. I know the Seahawks are good. I'm just gonna go with the proven commodity. I think the Lions,
Okay.
I think they'll be there at the end of of everything. So I'm gonna go with the Lions at 5. Honorable mentions: Broncos and Seahawks. Then we're gonna go with the Colts at 4. The Colts are 7-2. What is it? Coming off the most recent loss?
Yeah.
To the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Steelers made Daniel Jones look silly.
Yes,
they were really getting pressure and making problems for him. I think he'll bounce back, and I think the Colts get back on their winning ways. They can't get out of their offensive plan, which is to run the ball. So once they started playing from behind and they had all those turnovers, kind of the writing was on the wall. So they were kind of not having control of their destiny in that game. I'll take the Chiefs at 3. I was going to put the Chiefs at 4, but we'll put the Chiefs at 3.
Interesting.
I think the Chiefs are going to be fine the rest of the way. I think you're going to see a lot of wins the rest of the way. All right, so they didn't beat Buffalo. That's why I put Buffalo at number 2.
Okay.
And then just to kind of close it all out, I've been picking the Eagles in my tops for most of the season. Even when everybody was saying, oh, they're winning ugly and their offense doesn't look good. Whatever, bro. They just keep winning. So Eagles 1, Bills 2, Chiefs 3, Colts 4, and Lions at 5.
All right, so you said Eagles 1?
Yeah.
Philly, writing this down. My bad. Who is your 2? You run through it again for me, please.
Eagles at 1, Bills at 2, Chiefs at 3, Colts at 4, and Lions at 5.
Okay. All right. That's not a bad 5. That's not a bad 5, Sneed. I'm not mad at that. So I'm going to go at 5. New England. Nobody's talking about New England. Very quietly tied for division lead in the AFC East, huh?
7-2.
Good football team, man.
Yeah.
Good football team. They got their guy in Drake May. Clearly, he's balling. And then you see Mike Vrabel's got that defense kind of playing. They're not statistically great, but they're making enough plays. Stephon Diggs is kind of, well, he's got to do something. He's got to feed this Cardi B baby, so he better get his money. But yeah, I got New England at number 5. Number 4, I have Indiana. They got a Indianapolis. I'm sorry, the Colts. They have to pay for that loss they had where they did not look good against the Steelers. Huge win for the Steelers. They got a lot of pressure, like really, really got after the quarterback for the first time. I think Daniel Jones had like 4 turnovers. A loss. He had the strip sack fumble and threw 3 picks. And obviously, when you turn the ball over 6 times in a game, you're going to get beat. That said, I think it was testament to how good the Colts are that even then they only lost by 1 score. So we got to keep that in mind. But yeah, number 4, I have the Colts. Number 3, Seattle. Quietly plugging along, not getting a lot of attention. They're up there in the Pacific Northwest, not a huge media market. Sam Darnold is quietly in the MVP discussion, really playing well. I think that the assumption, and rightly so or fairly so, is that when it comes down to it, he's going to turn back into a pumpkin. But for right now, he's playing extremely well. Seattle's defense is doing his thing. Mike McDonald, former Ravens defensive coordinator, he's up there doing it. He's got that defense, flying around getting to the football. So 3 is the Seahawks. 2, the Rams. Another quarterback in the MVP race is
Stafford.
Thank you, Stafford. Yes, Stafford is doing his thing. I don't think he's thrown a pick all year yet. The defense is going nuts. Shout out Transformers. Shout out those Florida State boys on the defensive line for the Rams doing their thing, getting after the quarterback. And, of course, you got running the football, my guy, Kyron the Siren, go Irish. So he's doing his thing so they can run it, they can throw it, and they can play defense and lock you up. Really good football team. The Rams there, and nobody's even talking about them, which is crazy.
Bruce, did you know that Devontae Adams has 8 TDs this year?
No.
Nobody's even talking about the guy. He's like a red zone magnet for TDs. Yeah. Got 8 of them.
That's big.
Like the Rams, I think maybe this had something to do with Kyron the Siren with those fumbles that week. Mm-hmm. They're throwing the ball in the red zone.
Right. For sure. Yeah, no, you're right. and number one right now. Probably won't stay that way, but I will. There are black Irish, man. I've seen them. I'm 3% Irish myself. But anyway, not the point. But no, there really are black Irish. But anyway, number one, the Buffalo Bills, just based on what they did last week. Could be some recency bias, but beating the Chiefs the way they did it, 6-2, kind of running neck and neck with the Patriots for the division there, which again is a surprise. Nobody expected that. Everyone kind of expected Buffalo to run away with the division. I think they've got 5 straight AFC East championships, but they're playing good ball. They beat one of the better teams in the league. They beat the kind of gatekeeper to the Super Bowl for the AFC over a number of years. So they're looking good right now. And yeah, I got Buffalo number 1. So number 5, New England. Number 4, Indianapolis. Number 3, Seattle. Number 2, LA Rams. Number 1, Buffalo Bills. So that's me. Mel, you ready?
Yeah, I got it a little different. I think the Colts is the best football team in the NFL right now.
You don't think they got exposed last week?
Sure, they got exposed.
Okay.
Right? Who hasn't been exposed this year?
Fact.
Right. So the and like you said, they got exposed and lost by 1. That's because they got so much. They got the MVP in the backfield and Jonathan Taylor.
Bad
they
man.
got a quarterback that's playing lights out, even though it is Daniel Dimes. But you know,
Indiana Jones now.
Yeah, we know we know that can get a little fuzzy, but
yeah,
you know, they got a good receiving core. They got the MVP in the backfield. Danny Dimes is playing at a high level. They got a great O-line. They got good defense. Got good coaching, and then they just went and made a splash in the trade and got Sauce Gardner. Right, so good luck with you got Sauce Gardner, who's a number 1 draft pick, who's been playing phenomenal until the Jets just decided to crap the bed. But you get to put that guy on a slot receiver or a number 2 receiver. He don't even got to be on your number 1 because they got other corners, right? So that just made them even more dangerous defensively. I think they're the best team in football. I think the Rams is number 2. I like the leadership. I like the coaching. I like the fact that they got a 2-headed monster with Adams and Puka whenever he can get healthy and stay healthy. Their only weakness might be their backfield. But then again, as long as they keep Stafford healthy, hey, it's not a bad idea to have him sling the ball over the field because you can trust him. Yeah, you can trust him, right? So I think they're the second best team. I think Detroit is the 3rd best team. And that's self-explanatory based on what their history has been over the last 2 years. I think Philly might be 4th, and I'll go ahead and give Tampa Bay 5th.
Okay. I like that. Baker.
I don't like the Patriots or Denver. All these 72 teams, Seahawks. You know, all these teams whose record looks good. I would put the Chiefs over all of them.
Well,
as a matter of fact, I might put the Chiefs over Tampa Bay at number 5.
You just have more faith in the Chiefs over the rest of those guys.
Yeah. Which because they're a better team. Right now, they're just not. They haven't found their groove yet, but when you watch them, like they have to play unlike themselves to lose and play bad games. When they play like themselves, they're a better team than what Seahawks can be. And when the pressure is on, teams are actually scared of the Chiefs, and I don't think teams are going to be scared of Sam Darnold and Seahawks or Denver or Tampa Bay or any of these teams. Like people are still afraid of the Chiefs.
They are, but is that really because they're a better team or because of 2 elements, Spags and Pat Mahomes? You know what I'm saying?
And Andy Reid, and that's all you need to be a better. If my coaching staff on as the head coach and on the defense, and my expertise or my experience as a team that made like 5 straight deep playoff runs, and a quarterback who has the number 1 weapon on the field. Right. If I got that, that's going to put me ahead of all these other teams that say, hey, I got all the pieces I need, except I have an average quarterback who I know needs to be above average when the playoffs come. Okay. Those teams have better records. They're not better teams because they don't have the player.
I think the Chiefs are 5-2 since they've had some semblance of health to their offense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, that's the real Chiefs as opposed to the first few weeks Chiefs.
Right.
Right. Because offensively, they just it just wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get some semblance of their health back. Xavier Worthy back in the lineup. Like, it makes them more dynamic, more dangerous. All of a sudden, Mahomes is throwing TDs again.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mel has Tampa Bay, Philly, Detroit, the Rams, and the Colts. That's interesting. All right. Well, we're gonna see. That's a good
Mel basically said to hell with the records. He's watching the games played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. That's important too. You know, you got to look at both. All right, let's go ahead. Let's open up the phone lines. Take a couple calls on this. While we're waiting to take a couple calls on this, make sure if you haven't already, like and subscribe to The Format Podcast. That's The Format Podcast on YouTube. Also, like and subscribe to SMT Media Network, and like and subscribe to Man Down Sports. All right, we all are here. We all trying to do our thing. We all have channels, man. Help us out. Show us love. Like and subscribe. And yeah, the number is 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264 on your screen. Give us a call. Give us your thoughts on who your top 5 is going into this week in the NFL. This is good.
I would have took the Packers over the Buccaneers, but I get the Bucks. That's a good.
Yeah. Packers right there as well. Yeah, I think for number 5, Tampa, Packers, Kansas City. That was really hard for me to pick. Yeah, so I'm glad you reminded me about the Packers for sure.
Caller from New York. What's going on? Thank you for calling the Format Podcast. What you got?
Hey, how's it going, guys? So first and foremost, excellent show.
Appreciate
Been watching you guys for a while. You guys do a great job. Also, shout out to Sam. He probably recognizes my voice. I'm not sure if he recognizes.
What up, Technoid? What's happening, bro?
Okay.
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm a Bills fan, so I'm gonna try to put my bias aside here. I like the list. I really like the list you guys put on. We're getting into the mid-season. This is where we start to see these teams come alive. We start to see things shape. And, I still believe that the AFC runs through Kansas City. Again, watching the Bills and the Chiefs game, I mean, I'll be honest, I had PTSD from like 2 years ago.
Right.
But somehow the defense showed up. And I think that that's a testament to the adjustments that Buffalo makes. My only area of concern, and then I'll address the rest of the teams, my biggest concern with Buffalo is not the offense, because Josh Allen be doing Josh Allen things.
Yeah.
The problem is when it comes time to that matchup in the postseason, if it's Buffalo and Kansas City, which it seems like it might be, it may not be, because we got the Patriots, we got other teams in the wing. I think the problem is that when it comes down to it, it's always the defense. And I think that that's been the biggest issue with Buffalo. And I think that because they gave Josh such a big contract, you don't have enough cap space to flex for pieces. And the fact that they didn't make any trade moves at the deadline does worry me a little bit. But we do have a semi-decent schedule coming up. We might be able to pull off some wins. I don't know if we're going to win the division. I'm not going to sit here and say we got this, because, look, Patriots are looking scary. Drake May is him. But I got faith in Sean McDermott. I got faith in Josh Allen. And I got faith in the team. But as for the rest, I got to say, I'm really looking out at Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield is in that MVP conversation along with, a couple of others. I look at Seattle. Look, Sam Darnold, the Vikings should have never let him go. I know he didn't perform in the playoffs, and that could happen again, but he's proven himself, and that's a great class of quarterbacks that we're seeing. The Rams look really solid. It's very competitive. But at the end of the day, I think it comes down to that one team that everybody is scared of. And I agree. It's not Patrick Mahomes, because we've seen Patrick Mahomes can be touched. We've seen Travis Kelce have slump games, but it's Andy Reid. It's Andy Reid and the coaching. So
okay,
I personally, overall, and then I'll let you guys say what you want, I think we're really seeing a lot of great things from some great teams. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving the competitiveness. I'm loving it. I would hate to be a Giants and a Jets fan right now, so I'm glad I'm not. But all in all, I love your list. I think you guys got it down. It's a great, diverse perspective, and I respect it.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Mike. Appreciate you, bro.
Only thing I'm going to say about that, I'm going to push back just a little bit, and then I'm going to let you go. I would say don't fall into the trap of believing that whole salary cap can't pay guys business. If you can't pay somebody, you're not working your cap right. That's all there is to it. We saw since 2024, not the Bengals, the Lions have signed like 8 players to almost $1 billion worth of contract. It can be done if you handle it properly. But thank you for the call, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys. Enjoy your rest of your night and great show as always.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank
Make
you.
sure you like and subscribe.
Take care, guys.
Caller from Chicago, I was missing you, man. Call back. Want to hear what you got to say. Yeah, no, that was a good perspective. Oh, there we go. Caller from Chicago, who's this?
Yeah. Oh.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, lost them.
Yeah.
He was trying to call. He called multiple times. Call us back, caller from Chicago. I see you're trying to get in. Definitely want to hear what you have to say. I can understand if you're a Bills fan why you got scar tissue, man. I mean, it's going back to the 90s, how tough it is to be a Bills fan. That's yeah. but
it's tough to be a fan of any team these days, boy.
Unless you're the Eagles.
Yeah.
Right, unless you're the Eagles.
Seems like everything's fantastic in Philly all the damn time.
Yeah, right. I don't see how y'all do it. It's not for a person my age. Boy, fandom is for 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. Well, once you cross over 40, it's not even healthy to be a fan.
Well, I tell
you
what,
better
man,
check that blood pressure, man.
I got fandom for a few different teams, but you just have to be able to handle it properly.
I can't. And
what up, Bruce? What's going on, man?
How y'all boys feeling tonight?
Brucey.
What's going on, y'all? My top 5: the Eagles, Bills, Kansas City, the Colts, and the Ravens at 5.
Yeah, you're joking.
And I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I got the Ravens at 5.
How?
Why?
Because we're trending up.
Oh my God.
We're trending up. Mars back. Our we got the number 1 defense in the league the past month. But for the last 3 games, our defense stepping up. I believe that we're going to go on a run. I'm just saying projecting. But that's I got them at 5, all because of Lamar Jackson's back.
So all that is cool, but the only pushback I would have is this: the Ravens have not shown you that as of right now they're the 5th best team in the league. There's no legitimate argument for that.
Are they better than the Chargers?
There's no legitimate argument.
Are they better than the Niners?
No.
Yes, they're better than the Niners. All because I'm number 8. Our defense is pretty good right now. I think it's going to show these next couple of weeks. We go on this winning streak, and hey, I got them at 5 right now. I mean, that's my, y'all might call me crazy or stupid or dumb.
No, you're just a homer, bro. That's all that is.
I got him at 5, all because number 8 back and how he looked last game, even though it was against a lowly Miami Dolphins team. Hey,
what happened to Maryland when they played somebody ranked? What happened?
What happened to Maryland? Inexperienced young quarterback.
I like how you move the goalpost for your situation, right?
Oh yeah.
Like before it was, the competition ain't shit, this and that,
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden Lamar beats up on a bad team and it's like, it's all good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see. Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, man. These up and coming teams like the Patriots and who else? I'm coming up. Pittsburgh. We're gonna knock Pittsburgh.
Going like this.
But yeah, I got Ravens at 5, man, and Eagles at 1. What we're gonna see in these next couple of weeks here, Bruce. Remember I said it here.
Hey, listen. If you're right, I'm glad. If you're right, I'll be happy for you. I just don't see it right now.
All right, bro. I'll hit you back.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man.
Bro, the Ravens are 3-5, bro.
Yeah.
But you got to understand.
He projecting.
Well, no, the real deal is Bruce can't go outside if he says anything other than what he said. He lives in Baltimore. He can't call the show and not rep for the Ravens.
You gotta go to the library and whisper it into the microphone.
Right. He can't do that. Caller from Chicago, what's good, man?
What's going on? All I got to say, like I had to put in the chat, there's a term called any given Sunday.
Yes, that's true.
And The Kansas City Chiefs got division rivals that they got to play twice, so they got to play the Broncos and the Chargers twice.
Mm-hmm.
So those 4 games right there might put them in a bad position.
I think they played the Chargers already. They played the Chargers in the opener and lost to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm saying, those division rivalries are going to be a reason. Even in the NFC North,
Mm-hmm.
the AFC North, those division games are going to prove a point to a lot of teams.
For sure.
At the AFC East, Buffalo might have that wrapped up. Whether it's at the NFC South, Tampa Bay might have that wrapped up.
Okay.
And you go back to the AFC West, you're going to have the Rams and the Niners and the Seahawks battling each other for that position. So it's too early to tell to give out front runners because things are a long way away and things can happen with these division rivalry games.
Right.
I can't give a top 5 because on any day, Minnesota can come in there and beat anybody in the AFC North with their rookie quarterback. Can the rookie quarterback, can Danny Dimes, as y'all say, can the other guy on the other team, can they play up under the bright lights like we saw Sam Darnold couldn't do last year?
Right.
But he's doing it good right now.
Well, he's doing the same thing right now that he was doing last year when it got down to that game at the end of the season for playoff positioning, and then the playoff game itself, he crumbled. But that's what I expected all year. So
that's what I'm saying. It's too early to give out front runners because you still got the visual rivalry games. That's going to mean a lot to these teams that y'all naming at the top.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Especially the Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, Mel made a good point. You got Andy Reid, you got Pat Mahomes, and you got Spagnuolo calling that defense.
There's only one guy on the field, and that's Pat Mahomes.
That's true.
All that other stuff doesn't matter when those guys are lined up against each other.
That's not true.
Yes, it does.
Steve Spagnuolo is one of the best big game defensive coordinators in history. That is not
Why did Spagnuolo couldn't stop Cook? It was just the last game.
So that's not to say he's going to win every game. Nobody's saying that. But what I am saying is, though, he's got the record. He was a 4-time Super Bowl champion as a defensive coordinator.
Records are meant to be broke, bro.
I understand. What I'm saying is he knows what he's doing in that position. But you got anything else, man?
The Chiefs need a running game. If they don't get a running game, they're not going to make it.
Okay. Well, there you go, man. I appreciate the call, brother. Right. Thanks so much. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and let's move to the next topic. And let's get this back up. All right. Let's go ahead and move to the next topic. And that is, here we go. Let's get to the pick'em, y'all. We're gonna have some fun with that. And let's get the music on. There we go.
This is the part where Transformer usually starts spitting hot fire.
Yeah, he spits hot. Yeah, he does his little freestyle right here. So you know what? That's why I was always weak, Sneed. We was talking about hip hop before we got on. I wasn't a great freestylist, but I had to really.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you something, bro. Freestyle or like off the top, like it's two different things. So like freestyles, you can have stuff that you wrote down.
Nah, like off the top.
That's hard to do, bro.
It is
hard
to do.
Some serious business.
I used to practice it. I would just be riding on the train or on the bus back in New York, and everything I see, I'm just looking around and rapping about everything I see. That's the way to practice it and get better at off the top. That's a whole thing.
I mean, not a lot of people that freestyle are really freestyling. It's always written. You know what I mean? They might freestyle a portion of it, but it's they always recalling stuff.
And then you cutting and pasting other lines and whatnot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, because if a person really freestyle, it's not gonna be that good. Like they might be good enough to make it somewhat entertaining, but if you're using your brain to hear what they're trying to say, it ain't gonna be punchlines and it ain't gonna be metaphors in there. And it ain't gonna be nothing to make you think. They ain't gonna be with nothing together that that you ain't gonna get to 3 bars later. You know what I mean? Nah, they're not doing that. They just cat in the hat, Dr. Seuss, Mother Goose. You know what?
I ain't even going. You already know how I feel about Dr. Goose, Mother Goose. I'm gonna leave that alone. Edward, you already know. I'm not even going to get into that, but I feel you.
Yeah. That's that Fred Flintstone flow, that yabba dabba do, bro.
Yeah, it's one dude to be online and be like, hey, everybody who comment in my comment section, I'm a rhyme and put your name in. And then
I seen that cat.
Yeah, but I'm like, he rhyming stuff that he already know, and then all of a sudden he'll come out and be like, Sneed, this is what I need. He's like, oh,
right.
And then he go back to reciting what he got in his head. Yeah. I'm like, man, get out of here, man.
Nah, I'm more impressed. It's one show where the dude be on there, and he'll have a dictionary, and he'd be like, just pick random words. I don't know how you could prep for that. Pick random words, and he'd give it to the person. That right there, I'm like, that's.
I feel like Big L used to do stuff like that. Didn't he do a song who was like, use like the alphabet, like the letter, just
no, that was Papoose did alphabetical.
Papoose, yeah, I remember that.
My guy, right?
He did some back. Yeah, he did it backwards. Yeah, he
did it backwards too, and he did numerical starter with numbers. But anyway, we're not going to fall into the hip hop rabbit hole. It could get serious. But let's go ahead and let's get to the pick'ems. And I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't get the pick'em sheets from Transformers, so we'll continue. We're going to freestyle this. So we're just going to go basically around the horn with these game by game, and I will lead it. So we will start with tomorrow's Thursday night matchup. Las Vegas Raiders at Denver Broncos in one of those AFC West divisional matchups. And let's start with, Mel. Raiders at Broncos.
I take Denver on this one.
Yeah.
I take Denver on this one. Whether they're at home or not, I'm taking Denver.
Good one. Steve.
Denver.
Yeah. I got Denver as well. They got outstanding defense. They can run the ball. Ron Payton calls a good game, and for whatever reason, man, I'm really disappointed in the Raiders. I thought they were going to be better than this. I expected Pete Carroll to kind of bring that energy, and for the first time, he looks old as an NFL coach. And, I guess losing will do that to you. Ashton Genty is so far not what he was cracked up to be, but not also as bad as people think. Like, he's still solid, and he's still on pace for 1,000 yards, which is pretty solid at the running back in this era. Guys don't get the same number of carries like back then. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver here on this one. All right, Atlanta at Indianapolis. This is from Germany.
Oh wow,
yeah, that's his von Deutschland. Yeah.
You know what? I would like to think anything could happen. Mm-hmm. Nobody's got a home court advantage. Raheem Morris is desperate for a win. You never know how Atlanta might come out. Is Kirk Cousins starting?
No, I believe.
They started Kirk last game, right?
Yeah, they did.
I don't know if it was because Penix was hurt or did he get benched?
No, he was hurt.
He was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something to look out for, man. I always pick at least one, maybe two upsets a week on my pick'ems, and that's a good formula for me because it's always an upset. I try to find where the upset go be. I try to look for trap games. I try to look for stuff like that. Try to look and see if teams are weak susceptible to trap games. Colts just lost. They coming off a loss, so maybe they fired. I'm gonna take Colts. This not the upset. I take Colts on that.
Right.
This not gonna be the upset.
You got what you need. What you got, man?
We'll do the Colts. I just think the Colts are gonna possess the ball. They'll run the ball effectively. They're just gonna bounce back from that bad Steelers loss, and they'll probably win by double digits. I think. But I'll take them. 2 scores.
I got the Colts as well. I agree with you. Okay, Donald Simmons says Penix is playing. They're way better when he plays, but this isn't the upset. I think I can agree with you on that, Donald. But I'll tell you, these are two of the best running backs in the game that are going to be playing against one another. It's Jonathan Taylor and Bijan Robinson. But I think that Jonathan Taylor, he got completely shut down last game against the Steelers. I think he had 14 carries for 41 yards, something like that. I think the Colts are going to be...
14 is not enough, Bruce.
No, it's not. But
how do you give a guy like that 14?
Remember, they got behind early, though.
Right.
They got behind early. They kept turning the ball over. So you know, the avalanche is rolling, you getting the snowball going on. So, yeah. I think that I got the Colts. I think they're going to make a very concerted effort to get Jonathan Taylor the ball early and often, establish the run game, and try to keep Atlanta off the field, which is, you know, that's the formula for winning most games. But I think they're going to get it. I think Indiana Jones probably bounces back 1 or 2 touchdown games, limits the turnovers. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Colts here. Although I would love to see my guy Xavier Watts get a pick. So, and you know why. But I'm going to leave that there. Next up, New York at Chicago Bears. New York Giants at Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Oh, okay. Say that again, Mel.
The Bears.
Okay, why you got the Bears?
I'm not buying the hype train with
Jackson Dart.
And
I miss Dart.
Giants. I mean, Dayball is just a despicable coach to me.
Oh, despicable?
I just.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that pumpkin go turn into that carrot go turn into a pumpkin real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackson Dart looks. I like him. I like him,
solid, man.
I like him. I mean, he's reminding me of Mark Sanchez first couple of years in the league.
I think he might be a little better than that.
I think he's very Mark Sanchez.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Sanchez was good enough to be a first round pick. Jackson Dart wasn't.
Jackson Dart was a first round pick.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was. How many quarterbacks went ahead of him? About 4, right?
2, I think. I think he was the top 10 pick, right?
Ward. Who all went ahead of him?
Cam Ward and Jackson Dart. I think he was a top 10 pick.
Put it this way.
He was Cam Ward, Jackson Dart,
and 25th pick.
Jalen Milroe, Dylan Gabriel, and Fedor Sanders are some of the notable ones in that order. So,
so he was the second quarterback taken?
Second.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I stand corrected. But here's my thing, though. Quarterbacks coming in not knowing better. Like you ever see, like you ever throw somebody out there and be like, man, he doesn't know he's not supposed to be doing this. It hasn't set in yet. He's you know. Remember C.J. Stroud rookie season with the Houston?
Yeah.
He don't quite look like that no more, do it?
No.
All right, but he looked better than Jackson Dart did.
Yes.
In his rookie season. You get what I'm saying? So I'm always careful before I label a quarterback very early when they have when they take off kind of fast. You know, because you never know how it's gonna end up. And then now you look at someone who didn't take off fast, like Bryce Young, and now you look at him, and now it's starting to click. I like that progression a little bit better than the ones that take off and then we crown them, and then next thing you know they trash. You know,
well, Stroud needs a true number one, and I know we're digressing here, but he needs a true number one receiver, and he needs a running game. Like, Stroud is very good. We've seen it, but he needs more help. That's all.
Correct. But the quarterbacks the title that we gave Stroud, the crown that we gave him his rookie season, those quarterbacks can make something happen without a true number one, at least momentarily.
Yeah.
Right. So if he's a quarterback that needs, now you need all of that in place to win a ring, but for your team to be competitive, quarterbacks can get it done without that momentarily.
Very few. Because I look at it like this. Most people have Peyton Manning as a top 5 quarterback of all time. They put everything around him, right? They gave him, 2 Hall of Fame wide receivers, a Hall of very good tight end, a Hall of Fame running back. Like, they put every elite offensive line he didn't want for anything. So, and we consider him one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So, I don't think it's a knock on you as a quarterback to have, greatness around you. That's what you're supposed to do. Especially when you got that guy on his rookie deal.
Yeah, I think that's a little different though, because for a quarterback to arrive and say, okay, I got it figured out. I can read defenses. I can make all the throws. I got it figured out. And for, like, put it this way, Peyton Manning, once he figured it out, if you took away Adrian James, which they did, because Edgerrin James disappeared, and then he still end up winning with what was the running
Joseph
back?
Adai. Right.
Joseph Adai.
Yeah,
Not a Hall of Fame.
real good one.
No, not a Hall of Fame.
Not a Hall
Right?
of Famer, but I said a real good one.
It was fine.
He's okay. I mean, he's on a Cedric Benson level. Let's be
No.
Oh yes. Well, you got him ranked at all time.
No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not doing that with Joseph Adai.
This is some shit that nobody ever said. Where you got Joseph Adai ranked all the time.
He was all pro before.
Hey, Steve, that puts stuff in perspective real quick, though.
Right. Yeah.
When everybody be like, no, man.
Yeah,
You got him ranked at all time. All right, yeah, you're right. Right. So once he figured it out, once you start taking those pieces away, because you're paying this quarterback like a number one player in the league. Now, can he still be competitive? And the answer was yes for Peyton Manning. With Stroud, if it looks like if he don't have everything in place, he's going to look very average, pedestrian, maybe even below average. And I've seen Baker Mayfield without Mike Evans, without what's the one that just came back? What's the
Chris
other
Godwin.
receiver? Without Godwin and a rookie receiver, make it happen.
Okay, I thought you was about to say something disrespectful about my boy Baker touchdown.
No, Baker just keeps making plays. It doesn't matter who's out there.
He's making it happen, right? So it's a difference. And what I'm saying is, Stroud showed us we crowned him too soon, and I think Jackson Dart is the same. But Chicago Bears for this game.
For sure. The Bears have been looking good offensively as of late. We'll see. I don't know if Caleb is starting to figure things out. I'm still not sure he's the right quarterback for that system with Ben Johnson, but they got him, and he's the number one guy, and he's supposed to be generational. So we'll see. But I'm going to go with Chicago here as well. And I think it's really weird. Even though the production wasn't lights out, and Sneed has heard me say this, I think the Giants are really missing Scatterboo, and I think that's so interesting.
He's a good football player.
Say again?
He's a good football player.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's reliable. He's tough. He makes plays. There's some things about his style, about his longevity you could question, but like when he's active, he brings something to the game.
Right.
He got aura too, Sneed.
The aura on 1,000, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And that gives everybody a confidence boost, dog.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, you see how Jackson Dart scored.
This is that kind of sport, right?
Yeah.
This is that kind of sport where a person can have that kind of impact on others.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right. Buffalo at Miami. What we got?
Not Miami. Miami.
No, I don't think so either.
That could be the upset, though. I mean, if you really think about it, though, like when you got teams that play each other a lot and play each other tough, anything can go, man. So, like the Buffalo Kansas City thing, Buffalo just seemed to play them very well in the regular season, and with Miami, I mean, over for forever, they always play Buffalo tough. No matter which one of them got the contender and which one of them got the bad team, you never can really call that game very easily. So I would have to take a look at this and see if this could possibly be my upset for this week.
I was about to ask you if you're picking the upset here.
But now I'm still picking Buffalo. I'm going with the better team.
Okay. Sneak.
Bro, the Bills are a serious team. There's like a seriousness to them this year. The Dolphins are goofies, bro. I don't know how you could take this team like that. Like, they lost to the Browns convincingly. Where they do that at, bro? Who loses to the Browns convincingly?
Oh my goodness.
Browns can't score points. This is the Bills by like 100. The hell you guys talking about thinking there's gonna be an upset? Y'all crazy.
Hey, you never know.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with Miami.
Miami. Okay, yeah, it could be.
And part of the reason why we know that these late games with the late season games, with the northern teams going down to South Beach, it does something to them. And 2 weeks ago, I picked Miami to get smoked by Atlanta, and they mess around and beat Atlanta 30.
All right, let me ask you this, Bruce.
I'm going with this upset here, man.
All right, fine. But let me ask you this, though.
Hold on one second, and I'll take that. Buffalo also coming off a big win against the Chiefs. This could be the letdown. I'm gonna go with the upset here.
I was gonna
It's
say
hot as hell in Miami too, Sneed. It's hot as hell. It's cold in Buffalo.
Listen, bro. If you play this out 20 different ways, I might come up with 20 ways that the Bills win.
That's true.
I'm having a hard time thinking of the way that the Dolphins win. What, with Tua's arm? With Tua's legs?
It could be with his
what are they going to do?
Put it this, A-Chan still playing, but put it this way, Sneed. Let me ask you this. All right. Better chance of happening. Miami beating Buffalo or the Cleveland Browns losing on their bye week. Which one?
That's low hanging fruit, bro. I don't
All
like
right,
that.
so you're saying there is a chance.
I don't like them. No.
We're saying there's a chance.
Don't talk about my brownies like that. Cut it out, bro.
So
Oh, my God.
But there is a chance Miami can win,
There's
right?
no chance, sir.
That's funny.
It's a damn shame right there.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
All right, so you guys got Buffalo, and I'm taking the upset with Miami. Let's see what happens. Baltimore at Minnesota.
Baltimore. At Minnesota. Ooh, Baltimore.
This is going to be a tougher game than people think.
Of
Brian
course it is.
Flores is a beast.
Of course. Baltimore.
Okay. See?
Yeah, we're taking the Ravens for this one. I think the Ravens got some momentum. I'll go with what Bruce was saying. You got Lamar back; he looks good. We'll go with the Ravens.
Now,
I think. Go ahead, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with
if Vegas taking Minnesota, I'm definitely taking Baltimore.
No, they're. I think it's 4. I think it's -4.
Vegas knows things.
Ravens.
Vegas is taking Baltimore.
Vegas
Yeah,
has Baltimore
-4.
-1.5.
And they're away.
I might have to think about that though. This might be the game Vegas want to make some money.
Well, you know Vegas knows things, man. They don't just set lines just cause they know things.
Yeah, but they tricky too. You never know why they setting lines.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Because we might all assume one thing and be like, okay, let's go the other way. So we can get a lot of money on this.
Yeah.
So I would have felt more comfortable if Vegas was taking Minnesota.
Okay.
But I'm still taking Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore here, but I'm honestly not confident. I'm really not. All right. Cleveland at New York Jets. This is
I thought this was their bye week.
If there ever
It
was
was
a
last week.
Jeez.
Oh shoot! Did they lose?
Yeah.
You know what, Mel, bro? We ain't gonna keep doing this, bro. We did it before. We let it slide, bro. We ain't gonna keep doing this.
Mel twisting the knife for you, Sneed.
We ain't gonna keep doing this, Mel. Come on, bro.
Wow.
Hey, I'm actually picking Cleveland this week against the Jets. I mean, they had a dumpster sale. It wasn't a dumpster sale. It wasn't a
Higher
They had a
sale.
yard sale at the trade deadline, right?
Yeah.
Some guys could be motivated to get on the field. Maybe I don't know if Justin Fields is now that ain't no more expectations for them winning. They tanking. Maybe he go out there and feel like, hey man, I ain't got no pressure. Let it fly. I mean, so I can in the world I can see what the Jets would win, but I'm taking a team that's a little bit more stable right now, coming off a bye week. But if Stefanski, given his more stable, the headset, the call offensive plays coming off a bye week, can't beat the Jets after they done got rid of most of their starters, then Stefanski need to go immediately after the game.
Hey, you know who's calling the plays, Sneed?
Yeah, Reese.
My guy.
Yeah, Reese is the new play caller.
You know what it is.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man.
Oh, Irish.
I would not say that either of these teams can be described as being stable. I mean, Mel, you really reaching on that one, bro. I mean, I don't know how you would choose which one is more stable. To me, it'd be really hard to make that call. But I think the one advantage is the fact that the Browns' defense has been good all year.
Correct.
And they can bring pressure, which makes life hard on average to worse quarterbacks. So if you make the Jets one-dimensional, as in they can't run the ball, and you force them to have to throw, there's going to be turnovers. Or it's going to be a lot of that I mean, wasn't it 1 week where the Jets quarterback, what's his name, Justin Fields, threw for negative yardage with the sacks?
Minus 10 yards. That was insane.
I can't remember.
That before.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I've never seen that.
Garcia's last game. Maybe Jeff Garcia's last game. But that's probably it.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, this is the Browns. It doesn't need a lot of conviction, but I'll just take Cleveland.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take Cleveland here. I think Myles Garrett is going to get after Justin Fields, and Justin Fields, unfortunately, does not process well, and I think he can probably get sacked about 4 times in the NFL. We'll see. What up, Coach P? What's good, brother? All right. New England at Tampa Bay. That's a good game. That is a good game. And the Bucs are coming off a bye. That is a really good game.
That's a good one too.
That's a real good game.
I'll take the home team on this. I'll take Tampa on this. Give me the home team.
What you guys need? Yeah, I agree, Donald. I agree. That's going to be a tough one.
This one's the tough one. This one might be the one to take the upset because the Buccaneers are probably only favored because they're home.
2.5.
If this game is played in New England, it's probably the Patriots by 2.5.
Yeah, because home field is 3-point advantage generally, right?
Yeah. So this one's. I think the Patriots can get this win. What's the health status on the receiving corps for Baker?
Still not great.
Not great.
I guess the key is whether or not Ibuka is back and if he's playing.
This
is going to be close, but I really don't like picking against Baker, bro. I really don't.
Yeah.
I like
we don't even know what his running back situation is. Bucky Irvin back?
Is Irvin out too?
He been out for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, they've been rocking with the running back from last year. I forget his name.
I think we got to legitimately look at like like who practices on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah,
right.
Rashad Wright. Rashad Wright is the running back they're rocking with, and I think he nicked up a little bit too.
Yeah, the injuries is killing them right now. That bye couldn't have come at a better time.
I don't know exactly what the injury report is, but like they're missing linebackers. Chris Godwin's probably going to be out. Bucky Irving, he didn't practice today. This says foot and shoulder. They got corners that are out. They got linebackers that are out. That's tough, bro. The Patriots look healthier. I'm going to take the Patriots. Here's the upset of the week, I guess.
Baker ain't him, especially in pressure games. I think he's got the same amount of playoff.
Bro, he's got game-winning drives this year. Baker has game-winning drives this year.
I think he's got like 4.
What are we talking about?
I'm just reading the comment. I don't know that I agree. Just reading the comment. All right, so Mel, you pick New England or Tampa Bay? I don't think I got that from you.
I'm picking Tampa.
Okay. Me?
I'm going to take the Patriots.
I think I want to take the Patriots too, man. I think
that's a good. It's definitely a good pick.
So much injury issue there. I think
that's definitely a good pick. I think my issue. I think my issue is a blind spot because I haven't seen New England play a full game with my own eyes yet.
Okay.
Right. So I think I got a blind spot with picking this game because I don't So this is I don't know.
New England's good, man. They're good. They got their guy. Drake May's good. Vrabel's got them a lot more buttoned up. And they spent a lot of money in the offseason. I think they spent like $100 million. Yeah. Playing good ball. All right, so Sneed and I have New England and Mel has Tampa Bay. All right, New Orleans at Carolina.
Give me Carolina.
Yeah.
I'll take the Panthers.
I'll take the Panthers as well. Moving right along. Jacksonville at Houston.
I'm going to take the Jags.
Me too. Although Houston has one of the best defenses in the nation, in the NFL. They have one of the best defenses in the NFL. D'Amico Ryans is doing what he was hired to do, and that's coach up that defense. But, the line is only the Jags favored by 1.5. But this is another pick 'em.
And
okay,
the Jags,
it's not that serious. Okay.
The Jags have been in some close games this year. They got the win against KC a few weeks ago. They got a bad loss to the Rams a couple weeks ago. They got the overtime win against the Raiders, which that's not like a convincing win, but it's a clutch win. You win in overtime.
Yeah, for sure.
Lost to the Seahawks. I don't know, man. I'll take the Jags, I guess.
That's why it's a pick 'em. This one really is. All right, Arizona at Seattle.
That's an upset.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Divisional matchup upset?
Yeah. Brissett,
quarterback for the Cardinals.
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett. Yeah. Upset special. It's gonna take another couple of weeks for people to take Jacoby a little serious before they actually start locking in on him. So he'll get this upset and everybody wake up and then that shut Arizona down after that.
Or the magic could run out when they go up against that Seattle defense, which has been ferocious. Between Darnold and JSN, freaking JSN is going nuts up there. And
they just got another receiver too.
Say again?
They just got another receiver at the deadline too.
Oh, they did. They got
Shaheed. Yeah.
Yo.
I hope they use him well.
Think about this. He can go over the top because he's a burner, and then you got JSN destroying everything in the route tree, leading the league in receiving yards right now. JSN. I wish I knew. I wish I could know if they go use him. You know what? I'm changing my pick. I think they gonna have fun with that new toy. Okay.
I take Seahawks. I'm about to change it right now. My pick on lead. I take Seahawks. I thought that was the upset.
I'll take the Seahawks. Seahawks. I think they're gonna get pressure on the quarterback early, make some turnovers, get the lead, and I think they'll basically have control of the game from there.
So here's a question. I'm gonna digress a little bit. At what point is Marvin Harrison Jr. gonna show up and be that guy? He's averaging like 16 yards a catch, but like, when is he gonna show that he cares?
I mean, I don't know. He gave a good game the last game.
What's wrong with him? Yeah. I mean, what are you not seeing?
For what he was supposed to be, he's not. Like, you see JSN walking in the league getting busy. You see Ibuka walking in the league getting busy, which coincidentally are his teammates from college. Why is he not walking in the league getting busy? Who's taking catches from him in Arizona? I'll wait.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't. It ain't like he's dropping a lot of passes and can't get separation and stuff like that. Well, now he's getting separation, so that's not an issue. His route running is not horrible. He's not dropping passes like so. He was
dropping some passes earlier this year. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're saying, Bruce, I get it. But like, he's getting about 10 targets a game. He's converting about 70% of them.
Yeah, I mean, who's more disappointing, him or Kyle Pitts? And Kyle Pitts not even playing horrible at all.
No, but Pitts didn't have the expectations on him that Marvin Harrison.
What are the expectations when you go to the Cardinals, bro?
Hey, Pitts did have those expectations. Coming out of the man, people were saying
he drafted
early, and
like number 6, I'm crazy.
And look, he's a tight end. He was a tight end that people in the draft were saying
they were looking at him like Brock Bowers.
Yeah, and they were saying he probably would be the top receiver coming out if he was a receiver.
Well, his rookie year, he had over 1,000 receiving yards, so he lived up to it. Then he got hurt, and after that, it's never been the same.
Yeah. I don't know. Give it some time, man. I remember when Vernon Davis first got in the league and
win with him.
Yeah, but he turned into something pretty special, man. So,
all pro.
Sometimes them big dudes need some time, I guess.
But Marvin Harrison Sr. There's something missing. I feel like he don't want it. He don't want it back. He don't.
How do you know that, bro?
No, I'm saying from what we see, he doesn't appear to play like it. He doesn't look like it. He's just like, yeah, whatever. He just has that kind of look to him.
Seems a little early.
I think you got to do the math and see everything that's in this equation.
Mm-hmm.
You got Marvin Harrison, you got Kyler Murray,
Mm-hmm.
you got the Arizona Cardinals coaching staff,
Mm-hmm.
and you got the Arizona Cardinals, and then you getting out not superstar. Like in that equation, I think Kyler Murray and the coaching staff in Arizona is probably failing more than Marvin Harrison is.
Are you telling me Kyler Murray is not just as good as Baker Mayfield, or just as good, if not better, than Sam Darnold?
No, I'm just saying that in that equation, trying to figure out what's going on with Marvin Harrison is probably more about what's around him and not him himself. Because what's going good in Arizona right now, period.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. No. Now, if he was on that Detroit team, what would it look like? If it was him instead of J-Mo in Detroit.
He does have a personality type like his dad, but I don't know. His dad looks like a killer. He does not. Something just missing for me.
Man, his dad got a documentary on him about him being a killer. For real, for real. Did you see
all them guns? Yeah.
No. The dude that he got into it with at the barbershop that did an interview saying Marvin Harrison was shooting at me. I barely got away. And then 2 weeks later, he ended up dead. Right.
Why are you talking on wax? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, he said he got into it with Marvin Harrison. He ran to his car. It's a drug deal, too. Was speeding off, and he said Marvin Harrison was behind him. He said, the interviewer said, the football player? He said, yes, Marvin Harrison. He was the one shooting. I said, there's no way. And then next thing you know, he's gone.
Well, Marvin Harrison, remember he got caught up in that whole thing with all the guns and whatnot. Not too long after he retired, so he was a wild dude.
Yeah, he on some.
I'm not saying he was doing that. I'm saying it's
possible. Some Hernandez stuff, according to.
Hey, man, the guy owns car washes. You got to protect, the car washes. All right.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco 49ers. That's gonna be
game of the week, maybe.
4:25 on Fox, so Tom Brady's gonna be on that one.
Oh no!
Who y'all more impressed by? Mac Jones, Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones, or Sam Darnold?
Ooh, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, take Baker out. We're reviving their career.
Because we know Baker was capable of doing that.
Yeah, Mac Jones, Sam Darnold, or Daniel Jones.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, man.
Because he's had to deal with a lot of injuries to his weapons and on that team,
and on defense too. So getting in the ball backs,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mac Jones. I'm more impressed with Mac Jones because Daniel Jones has the benefit of turning around and handing it off consistently to Jonathan Taylor. Like that's big. And
Y'all said he was the MVP. Y'all said he was the MVP.
Right. And he's got Tyler Warren, who is a top draft pick at tight end, a big time weapon that he can throw it to. So I'm going broad.
Yeah, but Mac Jones got the benefit of going right into a system that a system quarterback like Brock Purdy was in, and you got Shanahan, who's a guru, and you got CMC, who's just as good, if not better.
But Shanahan can't throw the ball for him.
He can't. But look at the support system. He walked right into structure in a system, West Coast.
Well, the system definitely fits him because Shanahan originally wanted Mac Jones in the draft, and they backed him off of that. So I get it.
I think Sam Darnold was buried. Remember, he was saying ghosts. He survived New York Jets, right? His career was buried. They was putting the dirt over him. You know what I mean? And it was almost over for him, and he revived. And look, a team where you just lose, what's the coach? Old man. You lose old man.
Belichick.
They look like they're rebuilding. You got a young receiver, and it's very impressive what all of them is doing. But Sam Darnold might be more impressive.
Nah, I got Mac Jones.
All right.
But yeah, okay. What do we have for the Rams versus the 49ers? Good game.
Puka's hurt again. But and Matt Stafford we trust. Yes.
Say again.
And Matt Stafford
we trust.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but that dude has a Super Bowl because Jaquaski Tart dropped that pass.
But he's got a Super Bowl, man.
He does. And I always say every championship has an element of luck, but
he made throws, man.
Jaquaski Tart is not in the league anymore because he dropped that pass.
Bro, how do you even know that name, bro? What is his name?
Never heard the name.
I've never heard this name before.
49ers DB that dropped the ball in the NFC Championship game. That would have been the end of the game. And that's what allowed the Rams to hang on and win that.
Jaquaski Tart?
Jaquaski Tart. Yeah, crazy name, man. I didn't name him that.
Never heard of him, man.
Hey, man. I don't know why you would, how you even come up with a name like Jaquaski, but that's a different thing. Some of these guys.
As Mel was saying, in Stafford we trust, sir.
Okay. What up, my life and entertainment, man? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so Mel's got the Rams. You got the Rams. I got the Rams too. It's a tough one. I think the 49ers won the first one this season, so I'm gonna go with the Rams here. Again, they are balling, and let's see. Yeah. That was the game that Kyron the Siren fumbled away the game, literally.
Yeah.
Let's see if
about first week October, maybe.
Yeah. Let's see if he can make up for that. That was heartbreaking. Yeah, but I am gonna go with the Rams here. All right. Detroit at Washington.
Detroit.
Yeah, same. What you guys need?
I'm taking the Lions, sir.
Same. I am taking the Lions as well. That should be an easy win. Any word on how long Jaden Daniels is going to be out?
Bro, that was bad.
His location didn't look good at all.
How are we not talking about like Dan Quinn's job right now?
Yo, because of what he was able to do last year with a team that was not supposed to do that. But agreed.
Bro, this is coaching 101.
That he should not have been in the game.
Basics, Bruce.
I'm with you.
This is the basics. These are just the things you don't do. Like the first day of coaching class, like you signed up for the class for the 101. Not even the remedial, the 88, the 89. They're like, you don't leave your starters in games that you're way out of.
Yeah, it's a blowout. Hold your guys.
Crazy. They were down 30-some points, bro.
You know what? I'm with that seed, and I'm okay with giving Dan Quinn some heat, but I'm also selling all my Jaden Daniels stock. Right, weighing 129 pounds and running and not sliding and get that. I'm okay with you running, but you have to have the mentality.
That wasn't the play though, Mel.
It wasn't, but hey, he also knows that they're down 30-something points.
Yeah.
So you wanted him to say, "I'm not going in there."
No, you wanted to throw it away or get down.
You said yes.
Yes. Go into red jersey mode. Hey, I'm out here. This game don't matter. I'm trying to build a rapport with some of my receivers and see if I can get some. I'd rather throw an interception late and mess my stats up than run and sacrifice my body in a blowout that I can't win. Like you took off running and you can't win.
But Mel, football players need to be protected from themselves, not enabled to have injuries. They're of a unique archetype, like mentality wise. They don't want to be told there's something that they can't do. They believe they're all superheroes.
Quarterbacks aren't football players. Not all of them.
You got a guy who's in his second year in the league.
Yeah,
he's coming off a great season. He wants to be an agent of winning. He probably looks at every game as important to his, what he's building as a player.
Can you hit Jaden Daniels the same way you can hit a real football player on the field?
You can't say quarterbacks on foot. I get it if you say a kicker. You can't say a quarterbacks on
if they got separate rules for them, Bruce, then they're not playing football. It's a separate set of rules.
Yo, highlight Donald's comment real quick. He ain't lying, bro. The most recent one.
What do we got? The last one here.
Yeah, they're telling him he can't play. He's in an air cast.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So
that's unfortunate.
I'm more disappointed in a quarterback that knows that he's on the lower side of weight class in the league, putting it in his mind that he's going to be a running quarterback in a blowout game. Right. So that's on him and Dan Quinn. Right.
But
so
I don't think that was a running play though.
No, he was.
It was a running play as soon as he took off running. This is my thing. I had stock in Jaden Daniels. I'm selling all my stock while it's still high, and I'm putting it in somebody else. Y'all can ride the Jaden Daniels train all you want to. He'll be out of the league in 4 years. And to the Redskins or the Commanders do right by RG3, they're going to be forever be cursed and never have a franchise quarterback.
Who's the quarterback for the Panthers, bro?
For the Panthers?
Bryce Young. You all see him
how many seasons has Bryce Young been in the league?
This is third? Well, second. Third?
This
is his third season?
Third.
So you got him outlasting Jaden Daniels?
Yes.
I don't know.
Jaden Daniels think he's a running back.
I don't think he thinks that. I think he's run a lot less this season as opposed to last year.
He ran in the blowout game that he couldn't win. Why was he running?
He was just trying to escape the pocket, though.
For what?
It wasn't like he was on a designed run or a read option.
You play the game so you know to play the game. You're not.
What did he want? Did he want the stats?
I don't think so.
Okay, so why did he run in a blowout game if he didn't want the stats?
He's extending the play. He wants to make the play.
Right. That's reflex. You're a player.
Why?
You're trying to make a play.
What in the game, he's playing the game, right? It's not that. Why would he want to play the game differently just because he's down?
Because he weighs 150 pounds soaking wet.
Does he think about his weight when he's playing football?
Right.
Did he think about how many games he played this season because he keep getting knocked out? Like, this is the same thing we talked about with Anthony Richardson, and look where he's at now. Stop running. Anthony Richardson is way bigger than Jaden Daniels.
Richardson's a big dude.
Right, and he kept running and kept getting concussed and kept getting knocked out of games and kept getting rib contusion, and now he's a bench player.
So what you're saying is you think he should have just done the Eli Manning and just curled up?
What I'm saying is I want y'all to take off. I want y'all to take off your fandom hat because you like Jaden Daniels.
No, I don't care. No,
and just look at it. He shouldn't have been running. He shouldn't be a running quarterback. Stay your ass in the pocket. Throw the ball. You're down 30. Throw the ball away. What are you running for if you don't want the stat?
So you can't throw the ball away from inside the pocket, or you get an intentional grounding at that point.
Hold on.
Well, okay, which one you want? The intentional grounding or your quarterback out for the season?
Hold on, real quick.
Memory as a player and a competitor, though, Mel. We talk about that all the time. Like,
hold on, real quick. Can I ask Mel something? Mel.
Yeah.
He was 140 pounds before this game. So you're selling the stock now.
Yes.
But he was 140 pounds when he was drafted. He was 140 pounds week 1. He was 140 pounds week 5. Now you're selling the stock because I'm seeing a pattern and a trend that I don't like. And I don't think that he's going to change his play style if they got people like y'all in his ear saying it's okay, it's not your fault, it's Dan Quinn's fault. Keep getting hurt. How many games have you played? It's been 8 weeks. How many games he played out of those 8 weeks? 5.
Less than that.
How many games did he play last year?
It was lucky.
Most of them.
It was lucky. But now he can't survive. Now he can't survive a season. If quarterback is going to be your highest paid player and the most important player on the floor, on the field, but you can't keep him on the field, that's a bad investment. I'm selling my stock.
But you
I might even be selling my Joe Burrow stock.
But
just like you sold your Tua stock.
But you should. I sold my Tua stock for the same reason. Right. But if you're going to sell Jaden's stock, it wouldn't be after this injury. It would have been after the first injury, which was a result of him being slight in build. Not now that it's been like the second one this year.
Yeah.
No. Would have said after the first. I mean, now you have more conviction because you're like, okay, now he's going to be injury prone. But his build was slight before. It's, like. See what I'm saying?
But you can still survive with that build. I mean, Drew Brees wasn't big. I mean, he got a little bigger as he got older.
Brees counted to 2.5 and the ball was out.
Yeah, he played. Jaden Daniels.
My point exactly. But did you see how Drew Brees played at Purdue in college? Yeah. Drew Brees ran a lot. A lot of people don't know that.
In college, you don't have NFL linebackers chasing you.
Right. So he changed his play style. And I thought you got to give a player an opportunity to change their play style. And I'm thinking Jaden Daniels, okay, you put yourself on the map as a thrower of the ball and a runner when the opportunity is there. All right, but let's see what you do in year 2. Are you going to run less? Are you going to stay in the pocket? Are you going to stay healthy? And the answer was no. Okay, I'm out.
All right, let's take it to the all right, we got another game here. The last game on Sunday, that's the Sunday night game. That's going to be the Steelers at the Chargers. Not bad. Pittsburgh coming off
Chargers.
All right, Arnold. Okay. Pittsburgh coming off a big win. Chargers coming off a solid win. Okay, I know where I'm going with this. What you guys got?
Chargers.
I'm gonna put a little faith in Pittsburgh, and I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna go to Steelers as well, as much as I don't want to, because obviously Sean Slater out for the year. They moved Joe Alt over. He's killing. He's now out for the year. So their 2 top elite left tackles are gone for the year, and that puts Flowing Hair's blind side at great risk. And we know that they are going to send the house, especially TJ Watt, after Flowing Hair's blind side. So I'm going to go with Pittsburgh here because of the amount of pressure I believe they're going to get on Flowing Hair.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to roll out Flowing Hair to the right, bro.
Well, I would assume they have to, but I think it's going to make a difference, though.
Does Mel know about the Flowing Hair, bro?
I don't think he does. So we referred to Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert as Flowing Hair. Because, it's obvious why we refer to him as Flowing Hair, but Flowing Hair is also a euphemism for something else in terms of why they are favored as NFL quarterbacks, despite both not having done as much as they do.
They look the part, you know what I mean, Mel?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I get, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what they mean when they say prototypical.
You know
what I mean? They're both about 5.
Basically, they look like Thor, right? They look like
literally. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, so I had Pittsburgh. Both of you guys had the Chargers?
I got Pittsburgh.
Okay, so Mel has Pittsburgh, I have Pittsburgh, and Meade has Flowing Hair. Got it. And finally, Monday Night Football, we have the Eagles at the Packers. Really good game right there. Oof.
Give me the Packers.
Man.
So,
I'm going to take the Eagles.
Eagles coming off that bye.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley pulled up on his hammy in
What?
the last game.
No.
Yeah, remember?
Is he practicing this week?
I didn't check, but he said that he stayed out for precautionary reasons. He could have played if they needed to. They had the game sold up, but he did come up lame.
Not even having a good year though. Like he's just not really being utilized.
Yeah. But that's something.
It is.
Yeah, give me the Packers.
The Packers is at home. That's a tough.
It's a groin, Mel. It's not a hamstring.
Oh, it's groin. Okay.
That might be even worse.
So,
well, it's the kind of thing like a hamstring you can re-injure, so you can also re-injure a groin. So
right.
Yeah, that's.
Think about it. You got a groin. You're a running back. You're in the hole. Pause. Somebody grabs one of your legs and you try to, do your normal thing. Try to twist out of there. I don't know.
If he plays, I mean, he's a tough dude, bro. I don't know. Yeah. I don't.
But a groin is.
He need that burst, and he gotta trust. He gotta trust it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then again, that groin, That's what took Caitlin Clark out this season. She came back from a groin strain.
Come back like twice, right?
She came back, and kept and re-injured it again and had to take the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
So is 1 week gonna be enough for Saquon? Probably.
But if you believe the report that he was able to come back in but was held out, that would indicate that it's not that severe. And then with the rest in the rehab or whatever the treatment,
correct.
I don't know. We'll know at like warm up or whatever. But I'm gonna assume he's gonna play. I'll take the
Steve, how would you handle it, knowing you want to make a deep playoff run and you need?
I wouldn't let him play. I'd hold him out.
Yeah, because you got Dylan and you got Bigsby. You got Tank Bigsby and you got Dylan from Green Bay going back to play against his old team.
Yeah, I'd hold him out. Yeah.
If you need to, Sneed, you can pull up my guy Audric Estime from practice squad.
Is that right? Another Irish, bro?
You already know, man. We heavy in the league, bro. I go Irish. Oh man.
I still want to see AJ Dillon get loose though, y'all. I still think he could be a beast in the NFL, man. Now, what you saying about Marvin Harrison Jr., Bruce? We need to be saying about AJ Dillon, man. What don't he have?
I think he's got a lot.
Golly, man.
I think he's got a lot, but I think that his style is not generally conducive to the modern NFL. Like he's a real, he's a big diesel bell cow back that probably needs 20, 25 carries, and most teams aren't willing to give a running back that. It's not how most teams play anymore. So I think it's hard to find somewhere where he fits in and gets what he needs. He's one of those running backs that got to get lathered up. The more carries you get, the better he gets as the game goes on. So it's really hard to find a team where that can fit. I think that's on the top. Not that he can't. All right, I haven't picked it yet. This is tough. I am going to go. You know what? Shout out Brittany Monique sideline speech. Let's go Philly here. Because we've seen in games earlier this year where Saquon has not gotten off because they did a really good job defending him, and Philly was still able to really get the pass game cranked up with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. And as of late, Devontae Smith has been playing really well. So, and I don't think Green Bay, their defensive backfield play has been great as of late. So I'm gonna go with Philly here.
Is AJ Brown available for this game?
I didn't know he was still injured. He was on the report a few weeks ago, wasn't he?
What is injury report? Damn, no one's
off the bye. Oh, he's still not ready after the bye?
Wow. Nope. Biceps. He's on the IR.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. AJ Brown is questionable with the hammy. Tucker Kraft he's on IR.
Yeah, man, you guys make me want to change my pick, man. I think I'm going Green Bay, dog. That's a lot, man.
You go Philly here.
Yeah. Wow.
Him being questionable, I think he might play, dog. I think he might.
He's not having a great year though, Mel. Like he's
not. No.
Like he's already been disgruntled and publicly made statements, and
right.
The offense is kind of disjointed a little bit this year.
Yeah.
But it's not like he didn't get paid. He got his money, I get it.
You know what it is, bro. These dudes want to shine, bro.
Diva receiver. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. And that's the end of our.
What be for Green Bay, bro? Stop playing, bro. Get mine updated.
Okay, you got Green Bay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the end of our pick'ems, y'all. Hope you enjoyed that. Go ahead and shut down the music. That's the end of our pick'ems. Had some fun there, and
yo, Bruce, can I do a shout out real quick?
Of course,
bro. I want to give a shout out.
Yes.
To my students. Several of my students play soccer. They were in the state semifinal today.
Okay.
The boys today,
yeah.
the girls yesterday.
Okay.
Both scored game-winning golden goals in overtime to go to the state championship.
Wow.
That's crazy.
My school's about to be Titletown, dog. The state championship, boys and girls.
Shout out. That's all.
And the girls,
middle school or high school?
It's high school. The girls would be defending the title they won last year.
Oh. Nice.
And the 3 starting seniors from last year, one went to the Naval Academy, one went to Notre Dame, and the other one went to Dayton. And one's playing that. So we lost that talent, and we're still back.
That's high power right there.
Kudos to that coach and them kids too, for sure.
Yes. And 3 of the starters are sophomores. They're 15, bro.
Crazy.
That's scary. That's scary.
I don't know what I'm gonna do myself tomorrow, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do the state
what
walk up
state
thing, bro. What's that?
What state you in?
Ohio.
Oh, you in Ohio? Okay.
Ohio, baby.
Yeah. That's how we greet people in Japan. Ohio,
yeah, Ohio. No doubt.
Very proud of him, man. Very proud.
For sure, man. Shout out to them. Always nice to see the young people doing good things, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Not that important, but yeah, shout out to them. Oh yeah. If they win, man, tell them like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna send them over here, man. We'll celebrate, bro. We'll do a special stream for him.
They're gonna be like, "Who this old hater always hating on Bron?"
Bro, by the way, the young generation, it's starting to get a little more mixed than you think, bro.
Good, they're learning.
I mean, some people are opening up their minds to the fact that maybe there are some other great players in this world. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna get to the next topic, which is NFL trade deadline. Obviously, probably the 2 biggest names that got traded in this trade deadline, and these are the ones that really got my attention, man, is, as you can see, Sauce Gardner, no longer a New York Jet, 2-time first-team All-Pro, just got paid, I think last year, signed a $120.4 million extension last season, and he is now an Indianapolis Colt. And I want to talk about him, but I'll get to that in a minute. Quinnen Williams, who also recently signed an extension with the Jets, is now a Dallas Cowboy. I thought that was very interesting. A couple years ago, he was really good in the pass rush, and he can stop the run. So I'm not exactly sure what the Jets' plan is here, what they're trying to do, but they definitely got out from under some money, so maybe they have a plan for something that they're going to do in the offseason in the free agency period. Not sure yet. But they've gotten out from under 2 big contracts and 2 major players. And, of course, there were other trades that went on at the deadline, but really interested to get you guys' thoughts on that. But real quick, Sauce Gardner was a guy who, as I mentioned, was 2-time first-team All-Pro in his first 2 years in the league. Crazy stat, all 4 years of college did not give up a touchdown in pass coverage. And then I think it took till like week 11 or something like that as a professional before he gave up a touchdown in coverage. And then I want to say over the last 2 years, been in the league 4 years now, I think 3 or 4 years. Over the last 2 years, he's suddenly been getting, called for a lot of PI penalties. They're saying he's very handsy. They're saying he lacks the top end elite speed, and that what he was doing early on had to do a lot with just physicality, roughing up receivers. And so it's my opinion personally that they made it a point of emphasis to really officiate him tightly because, as we know, the NFL, like all these other sports, is now an offensive game. They want to market the offense. You have all these elite receivers, and you don't want anybody jamming up these elite receivers and really locking them up the way he was. So they're like, we can't have this. Let's start calling more PI on the guy. And all of a sudden, he's not the player he once was. He's getting called for all these plays. That's my thought. Where are you guys on that? Does that sound crazy? Does it sound conspiracy theory-esque? What are you thinking about that?
No, I don't think it's well, I mean, by definition, it is a conspiracy, but I don't think it's crazy, right? The league is an entertainment league, and all leagues are entertainment leagues, and that's first and foremost. They got to entertain, right? So that's first and foremost, and that comes before been black and white by the rule book. You know what I mean? There have been some rules in the name of entertainment and in the name of gambling now, since they're partners with freaking Vegas. So yeah, that's never a bad take to me. I get it.
Sneak, what are your thoughts on that, man?
How many definitively better corners are better than Sauce Gardner?
Yeah, it's tough.
It's probably 3.
Yeah,
at most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe sometimes Denzel Ward, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not many.
Derek Stingley Jr., he's a beast.
Right. The willingness of them to just move on from a guy like this, it just seems crazy to me. It's like you're just selling off assets at that point.
Mm-hmm.
This is huge for the Colts because that just makes them that much better. You just added a ton of talent to the defensive side of the ball at a premium position. So that's the guy who's going to be guarding your slot. Like what you get some flexibility of what you're going to be doing in your secondary now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like this is a really nice pickup for the Colts. I don't know what exactly they gave up. It says a couple of first rounders. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 first rounders.
Okay, so I mean they paid
2 first rounders and A.D. Mitchell, wide receiver.
They paid. I don't know what the Jets typically draft. I don't know. I don't think they draft all that great. What is it? Garrett Wilson and probably Sauce Gardner are the best 2 draft picks they've had.
Williams.
Yeah, in the last handful of years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sam Darnold was a decent pick coming out.
That was a long time ago, though.
You know how that goes, bro. They can't protect those quarterbacks, develop those quarterbacks. Those, you know, a little bit different for these other positional moves. But I don't know what's going to be bigger in terms of popularity. Like a lot of people are going to make a big deal about the Quinnen Williams trade because it's the Cowboys. But in all actuality, the more meaningful trade is probably the Sauce Gardner one.
Of course,
right?
I agree.
Yeah. But that's probably, I think those are the 2 big ones. Do you guys think I think the Eagles made a trade. They picked up a defensive end from the Dolphins. That adds a little bit of depth.
They got Jair Alexander from Baltimore.
Yeah. So they
for real?
Yeah.
I thought they got a linebacker from who was the linebacker? Sheesh.
They got a defensive end from the Dolphins.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I like him too.
Let's see.
I know the Rams added a corner, Roger McCreary from the Titans. That was probably, you know, whoever is making money on the Titans was fair game for a trade.
Yeah, Titans also sent their defensive end pass rusher to the Ravens.
For some reason, I'm saying number 15 for that Dolphins DN. I think he wore an odd number. I think he wore 15 or something like that.
Draymond Jones. Okay.
Dang, what's this dude's name, man? All right, whatever. But I like. I'm gonna talk about the Jets because I like what they did. They're not winning. They got some young players that it's a way. Oh, Phillips, yeah, Jalen Phillips. Did he wear 15? Yeah, that's what they got. Phillips.
Yeah, I think so.
I like him. But talk about the Jets though. Realizing that we don't have the pieces to be competitive, but we got these 2 Bentleys sitting in front of a project on the curb, right?
Right.
Something don't match. So if we're not gonna be competitive, what's the point of having these studs and wasting their career? Let's do them a favor. I mean, we liked you enough to draft you. We probably fell in love with you as people and players. I'm gonna do you a favor and get you up out of here. Sauce, you going to a contender. He went to sleep 1-6 and woke up 7-2, whatever the case may be, right? So, get him out of here. Get Quinnen Williams out of here, man. Y'all both are studs, but we can't use you. Like, we got a horrible defense, horrible offense. What are you doing here? All right, let's just go ahead and stockpile draft picks and start over again and see if we can catch lightning.
They got good picks, Mel.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they got good picks.
I think they got about probably 3 or 4 first rounders.
They got 7.
They got 2 for Sauce and 1 for Quinnen. So that's 3.
They got 7 picks in the top 200.
Yeah.
So I think they have excuse me, I think they have 3 first-round picks next year. Because they have their own. They got 1 from the Colts and 1 from the Cowboys. So yeah, could be interesting.
Yeah. So I like the fact that they did that. I think more people should do that once they realize they shit water and or shit in shallow water. Hey, look, man, we got to get these Bentleys up out of here, right? And give them to a contender, because at the end of the day, it's an entertainment league, and we got to provide entertainment. And
just
look,
not
man,
in the division, Mel. That's it.
Even
just
if it is, listen. If you ain't gonna be in the playoffs and you got a vet player like Alvin Kamara, I understand Alvin Kamara claimed that he would retire if he was traded, but I'm like, man, dude, go to Kansas City. I would talk him into.
Why would he retire?
I guess he didn't want to leave New Orleans.
Clearly, he don't want to win. He don't care about winning.
I guess he like gumbo.
I was gonna say, bro, like he could basically pick his spot.
He doesn't care about winning. That's all.
Is his contract over this year? Maybe he want to decide for himself.
Yeah, but anybody who makes a statement like that, winning doesn't matter to them.
I wouldn't say that. He don't want to get sent somewhere he don't want to be, and then he go end up somewhere else the next season. So if he's a free agent this summer, then that makes sense, because hey, I want to choose where I go.
So NFL, you guys know, that's the game that's most likely to have you hurt. So like you get moved to a team and you go get hurt on a team or a city you don't know, you don't like, you don't care for, you just got traded there. You know what I'm saying? Like it might be some of that. He's lifelong. He was drafted by the Saints, right?
He's on tap to make $11.5 million next year.
Oh, I mean, there's not that many great years left for him. He's a running back. He's already played 10 seasons.
Yeah, he's making 2.6 this year, 3.1 mil signing bonus this year. But next year he's scheduled to make 11.5. So I guess they backloaded the money. So he's like, I ain't going nowhere, because probably if they trade me or I go somewhere, the new team is going to force me to restructure the deal. And he's like, nah, I want my dough. Yeah. So I get it.
He's a 30-year-old running back. There ain't going to be much of a market for him anyways.
I mean, he got as much left in the tank as CMC got, and he stayed healthy longer than CMC too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm saying, though, Mel, is that's right around where these guys are, right? They're 30.
Yeah,
it's tough.
True.
It's tough,
But would you like to see him? Would you like to see him in Kansas City for this playoff run?
I would love to see him in Kansas City. I would love to see him in Buffalo. I would love to see him in any of the competitors, like the teams, maybe Tampa. Now that you got a guy hurt with Bucky Irvin.
No, that could work. I like that. I don't want to see him in Kansas City, man. Do we
that's
want
what
to
they
give
do,
Kansas
though.
City yet another weapon and let them make another Super Bowl run? Like, come on.
Sure.
But
they ain't got no weapons. Kelsey ain't no weapon no more.
I don't want to see it. I'm good.
Bro, Kelsey's doing that Gronk, the thing at the end of Gronk's career where they just look like a surfboard with legs.
Jeez. I want to see somebody new win the chip, man. That's all.
I'm just saying, bro. They're just not what they used to be,
No.
Sheesh. Yeah. Wow. Donald says I'm not going to repeat that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's take a couple calls. See what the viewers' thoughts are on. See what their thoughts are on what trade deals they might have wanted to see, or what they thought about the trade deals that went down. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Give us a call. And while you wait, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and subscribe to SMT Media Network. Like and subscribe to the Format Podcast. Like and subscribe to Man Down Sports. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much clicking those two buttons help us all out as content creators, man.
Yeah, salute. Hey, Bruce.
Yo.
Spider Mitchell dropped 46 points tonight.
Did he?
On 71% field goal percentage.
That's pretty good. 71. I bet he played some defense too.
He does play defense.
I know he does. Not like another guy, but we're going to talk about him.
Spider Mitchell is the real deal, man.
He is.
Yeah,
he's nice.
Spider was talking about how much Lonzo Ball is helping that team, man, and I agree, man. I thought that was
he's
really
there now.
good.
That's right.
Yeah,
you know what he brings to the table, Mel? He brings toughness. He brings pace. He brings rebounding. He brings defense. The things that nobody wants to do.
Right. Bruce, what up?
What up, Bruce?
How y'all feeling?
Maintaining, man.
For free agency, I'm disappointed in the Ravens regime. I look at a team like Philly who go get the guys they need to get over the hump. It seems like we never go get that game record. One thing about Eric DeCosta and Ozzie and Biscotti, they don't like giving them picks away. Philly and then as a coach, they had no problem doing it right to get Sauce Gardner. Even though Sauce hasn't been playing up to par, maybe that had some lot to do with the situation he was in New York. For the Ravens, I was disappointed in them. Even though we got a nice little young, quiet little nice little free agent pickup. Guy from Tennessee. He had a sack. He didn't have a sack 5 games in a row. So hopefully we got a diamond in the rough with him because that's what we need, someone like him. But at the same time, I wanted us to go get Quentin Williams or try to go get Burns from New York or it's just, I don't know, man. Just, we don't go get the guys that we need to get over the hump like a team like a Philly did. Like, hey, look at the Colts. They want to address the need that we really, really needed. I think we need another defensive tackle for the Ravens need another tackle. You should have went and got Quentin Williams. The Jets had a fire sale. What's going on, Art DeCosta? I don't know, man. So, hey, maybe it's too late anyway. We got an uphill battle. Make the playoffs, but I'm just disappointed. We just didn't make nothing. We didn't make no noise, and we was expecting it here in the city to get over the hump. But shout out to the Colts. The Colts ain't playing around. They say, hey, take these picks. Eric DeCosta don't think like that. That's that mentality. They ain't giving no picks away. But yeah, man, I was surprised that Sauce Gardner trade. Quentin Williams to Dallas Cowboys, that might be a little bit too late. That might be something for the future. Quentin Williams, 31 years old. He really hasn't been making no noise the past couple of years. Maybe that's the situation in New York. And other than that, man, that's about it for me, man. Appreciate it. Let me call Bruce.
No doubt, brother, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Yeah, he's always watching what the Ravens are doing.
Yeah, always trying to boost the roster.
Right. I mean, as you should, right? I mean, that's excuse me.
I mean, you're either a buyer or a seller at the trade deadline, right?
Right.
And I think you're a seller if you do nothing. I mean, unless your team's, winning the division.
Yeah. Damn. Cade Cunningham. I like that kid.
That boy good, man.
Yeah, he's real good. All right. So speaking of the NBA, let's go ahead and do this. Let's take it to the final topic. And that is, I wanted to discuss this because obviously it is NBA season now. So I wanted to get in an NBA topic. And part of the reason I wanted to discuss this, I have this constant debate with one of my regular viewers, listeners on this show. And he said it to me again today. We were talking offline. And this is inspired by you, Edward. Shout out. And he told me Nikola Jokic, former 3-time most valuable player, 1-time champion, averaged triple-double last year. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world. That's what he told me. And I said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. So that got me thinking for a topic. It's early in the season, right? And of course, it's odd to me how this seems to change every year, but best player in the world. So I got 4 guys on the thumbnail, as you can see here. And obviously, these aren't the only guys that may be in consideration, may or may not be, but these to me are the 4 best players currently in the NBA. And that is defending MVP, champion, finals MVP, all defense, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA from Oklahoma City. Giannis, former 2-time MVP, defensive player of the year, NBA champion, finals MVP. excuse me, of course, multiple-time All-Defense. Nikola Jokic, former 3-time MVP, as I mentioned, champion, Finals MVP, and up-and-comer rising star Victor Wembanyama, who, had he not got injured last year, we know he would have been the Defensive Player of the Year. Looks like he's on track for that this year. Still very early. Obviously, he's got to make it through the bulk of the season, at least 65 games. But Wemby, I think, is balling out, really playing a lot more on the inside the way he should at his size. Rebounding the basketball, averaging 4.7 blocks, looking, I'm not going to say Olajuwon, maybe more so Mark Eaton-esque with the rim protection, really doing his thing there. Shout out to the young fella. So it got me thinking, and I want to start with our guest here who specializes in the NBA content, man down Mel. Who's the best player in the world, man? Is it one of these 4 guys? Is it a different guy? What do you base it on? Because I know it's early in the season, but I wanted to get your thoughts on this.
Yeah, it's one of those 4 guys. I think it's SGA for sure.
Okay.
So, and what I base it on is just all the basics of basketball, all the elements. You got 2 elements of basketball, and that's offense and defense, right? So you can kind of reduce offense to scoring if you're talking about an individual player. I think scoring is the most important thing on offense because you got to put the ball in the hole, and scoring is something you can do independently as a player. Assisting wouldn't be on the same level as scoring because assisting is something that takes 2 players to achieve. So I couldn't give the credit of the assist to just one guy. A lot of people say, oh, he had 10 assists, and they give the 10 assists the credit to just that one guy who assisted. But by definition, an assist means I helped you. So someone else was 50% of that 2 or 3 points, whatever you achieved at that time, right? So but scoring is on your talent alone. What I did as a scorer is what I am as a player. So scoring is king for me offensively, and then defending is the second most important thing in basketball. So
can you say that again? What's the second most important thing in basketball, Mel? Say that again for me.
Defending.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
And not a scheme where a team is scheming a defense around your deficiency, where you can kind of play free safety on defense because you're or you can't lock down a man by yourself, right? Not that I'm talking about what you do as a defender. Can I say, let me take this player and another player at his position is cooking, and I can put my best player on him to at least slow him down, so we don't have to double him every play, right? I can do that with SGA.
So let me ask you this: if you're not a quote unquote outstanding man-on defender, but you're, let's say, top 5 in the league in steals, does that make you an elite defender, Mel?
No. What you got to watch film to know who's an elite defender or not.
I mean, I was just asking.
Yeah, you can't go to the stats and say steals because, like I said, bad defenders are getting hid and protected with defensive schemes.
What?
And with that protection, they're playing like a free safety. And a lot of times these guys are intercepting passes by the defenders actually putting pressure on the ball and forcing bad passes. And you're just in the area to intercept it because we're protecting you. Luka gets a lot of those. Jokic gets a lot of those. Right? Look at the steals they get. They're almost playing free safety zone while everyone else is locking down for them. And they just
that can't be right, because Edward told me that because Jokic was top 5 in steals, that makes him a good defender. That's what I was told.
He ain't watching the film.
I mean,
he ain't watching the film to see how he gets those steals. Yeah,
I watched the film.
Yeah, what you see?
I see very bad point of attack defense by the Denver Nuggets. I'm talking about last year. Horrible guard defense and pick and rolls. They don't get small. They don't fight through screens. That puts more pressure on Joker to have to close the distance, which he doesn't want to do because he's going to get lost in a foot race because he can't keep up with these guys. So then there's all this space. Their pick and roll defense is so bad that everybody looks bad when they play it. And I did notice the steals happen. It's not an indication of good defense. It's opportunistic. gets his paw on the ball, gets a steal. You can average 2 steals a game like that. It doesn't make you a good defender. Good defenders get stops. Another guy is trying to score and you prevent it from happening. You can get no blocks and no steals and be a problem on the defensive end.
Bruce Bowen. Yep,
So
Bruce Bowen.
But yeah,
sure.
the Nuggets, the Nuggets point of attack defense last year was horrible. Joker didn't play. He took plays off of defense. Like there's times where guys are just like, he picks his spots. It's actually really bad. Like you're gonna show a kid film and be like, hey, here's how to play defense, and then they see Joker doesn't even challenge a shot because he's playing self-preservation and doesn't want to get fouls.
So you're telling me that a player that gets hidden on defense by his own team is not a good defender? Is that
he's not getting hidden? There's plays where he's not even involved in the defense. He doesn't want to get fouls, so he doesn't even attempt to make a play. So he's actually capable of defending. He's choosing not to.
Oh, okay.
Which is horrible.
That makes it worse for me in my
right, which is horrible because you're basically playing one side of the ball.
Yeah, that self-preservation for your best player is whack to me, and a lot of people
very whack.
Like the excuse for them to do that is written into their offense because the offense is so. You remember when they talked about? I never heard this before until last year. Jokic on-off minutes. They talked about that all last year. He should be the MVP because his on-off minutes is so different. When he's on the court, they score at this rate, and when he's off the court, they can't score. So he feels like he's so important to the offense that he can't get fouls on defense. And there's a lot of players that play like that. LeBron was one of them. Do you know that LeBron has played 22 seasons, way more seasons than MJ, and he still don't have as many fouls as MJ had in his career? He's not fouling either. He's self-preserving himself on defense as well. These guys are holding. They're leaving the game. You got 6 fouls, and you leaving the game with 4 of them left on. You know what I'm saying? You only use 2 of them, really. But yeah, I'm with you, Sneak, man. Defense is, but here's the thing: Jokic is such a good scorer and good offensive player. Even with him being a liability on defense, he's still in the top 5, 6, 7 of players. You know what I mean?
I'm good with that.
He can't drop no lower than 7 at all, and he can't drop no lower than 5. Honestly,
I'm okay with that.
He's a top 5 player. That's how good he is offensively.
Yeah, for sure.
But the best player now is SGA by a mile.
To me, yeah. I mean, I just want to be clear about when it comes to Jokic, and I know it seems like I'm picking on him. I'm deliberately proving a point here. You can't be the best player in the world and only play one side of the ball and not give real effort on the other. You just can't be.
That's
so it drives me crazy.
That's valid.
How many fans feel that way? How the NBA media pushes that narrative? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, when did that become an okay thing to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bad look.
So when I look at the best players in the league, and I look at the player who has the least flaws, has the least deficiencies, the most well-rounded game. The game that translates into all these different situations and circumstances. Guys get injured on the team, they keep winning. You know, people going down. You know, it's the playoffs. It's this. SGA fits into any in-game scenario. It doesn't matter if Chet's in or out. It doesn't matter if J-Dub is injured or he's in the lineup. It doesn't matter if Lou Dort is hitting his threes or he's missing his threes. This guy finds a way to win. You know, like, and SGA's defense, if we're going to just talk about defense, because, you know, like, for example, I hear the conversations are about SGA and Joker. When it comes to MVP, those are the 2 that are always at the top. The thing about SGA, he's at the point of attack on defense. They're at him because the ball is up at top with the point guard. He's defending that position, and he gets rips. And he's defending and playing passing lanes. Turnovers are going the other way and creating offense. That's him. He's part of that. There's no liability in SGA's game. Now, I will agree to some of I've watched him very closely. He's getting away with a lot when he gets a lot of those free throws. He's getting, but until the refs call it, what the hell do I care? The dude's scoring points. The dude's leading his team to victories. He just won the finals. Was clearly the NBA MVP, NBA Finals MVP.
Sneak,
he does everything for that team.
And he almost got like it's only 2 defensive teams for the NBA. They don't have a third. They got a third team all NBA, but they don't have a third team all defense. When you look at the first 2 teams, and then you look at the person with the most votes after those first 10 players, SGA was number 11. So if there was a third team all defense, SGA would have been on it.
But if you look at the guys, Mel, that got picked ahead of him for all team defenses, that's all they do is defend.
Correct.
This guy is dropping 40.
Yeah.
This guy is averaging 8 assists a game. This guy is making defensive plays and asked to score and asked to lead.
And the results are best record in the league
and a championship.
Top 5 offensive rating and top 5 defensive rating for his team. So when you look at that body of work, what I do is score at a high rate, defend at a high rate, and the results from me scoring and defending and leading at a high rate, it leads me to the best record in the league, a top 5 offensive rating, a top 5 defensive rating. That's better than a triple-double with the 5th best record in the league, a top offense.
No, it's not. The triple-double is everything, Mel.
Right, and a defense of rating where your team is middle of the pack or below.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how I look at it. So
the triple doubles don't mean as much as they used to. There's more possessions. The pace is higher. The ball's just dropping to some of these guys on rebounds. Nobody's attacking the glass.
There's no battle for a rebound no more.
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy.
doesn't.
Yeah, all the rebounds seem like they're just wide open. Yeah.
So Robin if I look wouldn't like these rebounds, he'd be like, "Man, I'm getting this rebound for free." He wouldn't even like these rebounds, dog.
Right. Yeah, so, I can't tell you the last time I saw somebody rebound and clear the rebound at their chest. I can't tell you that
or box out for real.
Yeah, that's a great point. Wow, that's crazy. I just thought about that.
It's just not the same. So for when a guard averages like 7 rebounds a game, unless it's like Josh Hart's rebounds, which seemed like he works to rebound.
Contested rebounds, right?
Yeah, like I don't know how many guys like, bro, when I used to see Russell Westbrook get those rebounds, when the guys would just let him fall to him, like Steven Adams, I'm like, why are we just letting
Steven Adams admitted that they literally used to box out so Russ could get the rebounds.
So the thing that made Russ special,
yeah, go ahead.
The thing that made Russ special was triple doubles, and he didn't have to work for those rebounds.
No, they actually did a measurement saying that I think either the first or second triple double season, he had the greatest distance from his defender in terms of contesting from his offensive player, his offensive assignment on defense in terms of contesting their jump shots so that he could sag and get the rebounds. And I'm like, yo,
man, y'all gotta Google that clause that was supposedly in I couldn't confirm it, but it's online. The clause that was supposedly in Maxi Kleber's contract where where it benefited him more to not rebound the ball.
Wow.
And and this is why Luka was on the team. So I don't know if that was there because they wanted Luka. I mean, Mark Cuban and Luka Doncic been desperate to get an MVP for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why Mark Cuban was even involved in wanting Luka to get an MVP, but he's been vocal about, every year he campaigning for Luka and MVP. I was like, I've never seen that before. Like, what is he? How does he benefit?
Dirk got one, so he wants to have another one.
I maybe the jersey sales, he know it goes up. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he benefits from it, but they wanted
MVP merch. That's a good point.
Yeah. Right. So it was almost like Mark Cuban was probably instructing coaches to play a certain style because it benefited Luka, and I think that's why my man left and went to Indiana. Because why would a coach who's a championship coach see Luka coming in with this generational talent and opt out and say, you know what, I'm going to Indiana to start over?
Yeah, but look what he built in Indiana.
Yeah,
correct.
You see what it was that he had.
System though.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
I understand it. I just want everybody in the audience to understand Rick Carlisle ran from Luka.
Yeah.
They wanted to re-sign him. He ran from Luka. Jalen Brunson ran from Luka. Porzingis ran from Luka. And then eventually the new owners of the Dallas Mavs sold their stock in Luka.
Yeah. And let me also say this in terms of this best player in the world thing. I have said on this show before that given my choice between Luka and Jokic, I'm going to take Luka. And I think the reason for that is, they're both, the triple-double threat kind of guys, triple-double ball players. But the reason is I think Luka's an even more dynamic perimeter scorer and a guy who can give you even more on the scoring side while rebounding and passing the rock.
But there's no outcome that supports that claim.
Yeah, give me Jokic all day over Luka, dog.
Yeah, what outcomes are you getting out of Luka that's better than what you're getting out of Joker?
At least Jokic comes off the ball a little bit. But Luka came back for his first game from injury after Austin Reeves was killing it. And I watched his game. Yeah, I watched his game. Luka brought the ball up court. And this is not even an exaggeration. I think the second quarter, or maybe it was the third. No, it was the second quarter. I watched about 6 possessions in a row where Luka brought the ball up court after a score, and nobody else touched the ball. This man came and got a screen and went one-on-one and did his own thing for 6 straight possessions. And I'm like, what the? Like, nobody else touched. They didn't pass. Like,
that is kind of crazy.
That drives a coach crazy. We just had 6 possessions and not one pass. The only pass was the inbound pass. It went to Luka and it stuck with Luka the whole time until he took a shot.
Hey,
you can't win that way, by the way. You can't, like, they couldn't beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, dog.
Who literally in the following round got ragdolled.
Yeah. And then if he's off or the defense is allowed to be more physical like the playoffs are and they pressure him up court, good luck.
See, people forget Luka self-imploded in the finals.
Yeah, he did.
It was a gentleman's
sweep. He self-imploded or did he get locked up?
No, he imploded.
Because I know
he was screaming.
Jaylen Brown was on the mic. Pause. He was mic'd up. And you heard him say, as long as Luka's in the game, I'm in the game. He took that assignment to lock Luka up. So I don't know if he necessarily self-imploded or if he just couldn't deal with what he was dealing with.
I was watching him yelling at refs for no reason. Picking up fouls. Right, the refs literally told him, please stop.
Yeah, I remember.
We don't want to call these fouls. He fouled out of, 3 of those games?
He did, didn't he? Okay. I stand corrected.
Like,
you're right.
No composure.
No, you're right.
Maybe Jaylen Brown has something to do with it, but like I'm just watching himself implode. A lack of emotional control, like emotional intelligence, like know yourself.
Right.
He hurt his team.
For sure.
He did.
So that's what I have. I have a championship at a Joker. So when Joker had pieces there and the team was well constructed, I got a championship with Joker. When I had pieces with Luka, it was 5 games, and the Celtics and then the Celtics didn't even go back to the finals.
Right.
For Jokic to get that one ring, though, do you see how out of his mind he had to play that entire series? Like he actually been playing defense in that whole plaplayoffs. Like
this is what I'm telling you, Mel.
Yeah.
He can play defense.
He can.
I didn't have not to.
Yeah, I had no complaints with Jokic's defense during that playoff run. I was highly impressed.
Yeah,
I was highly impressed that playoff run, but his offense, the shot making that he was making, it was so many times the Lakers had control over that game or the series, and Jokic would hit a shot like he had hit a fadeaway.
He was owning Anthony Davis.
Deep rainbow three. I know the one you're talking about. I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah.
So imagine knowing in your mind, in order for me to win another one, all my pieces around me have to be healthy again, and I have to perform like that again. He don't want to do it. He don't want to play.
That's what it takes, though, Mel. Look what SGA just did. That's what it takes.
That's what I'm saying. But it's in him to do it. Jokic played out of his body to get a ring. That's why there's so many one and done rings. Like Dirk, one and done, he got one. Jokic, one and done, he got one.
But Dirk was already like 35, bro.
Giannis, one and done, he got one. Even the ones who got to the finals and lost, like Iverson, one and done. Reggie Miller, one and done. Allen Houston, one and done. Like you can play out of your body and get there, maybe even win it, but to come back the next season, like damn, I got to do that again. That's only the Mikes, the Magics, the Larry Birds that can do that. And that's why and the Kobe's, yes, they could do. Not even Shaq was a one and done type guy, right? Kobe was the one that was like, I can do this again and again and again. Jokic ain't the again and again and again type superstar.
The biggest problem, Mel, is they didn't bring back the team the way it was. We would know for sure if they didn't let certain guys go. Like they let who's the guy from
they let Bruce Brown go.
Bruce Brown and the other guy, though. There was another
Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope stayed one more year. He stayed one more year.
But
and
like
Jeff
you started to allow these little pieces. They were the glue guys. They were the role guys that are important to these runs.
Yeah, but Sneed, those guys are the ones that are replaceable. They kept his number 2,
but they didn't replace him with the right guys, though.
Well, listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you a comparison, right? If you got Michael Jordan, who did a 3-peat, he did it twice, and the guys that you cannot lose, I can't lose Phil Jackson, I can't lose Horace Grant, I can't lose Pippen. That's my number 2 and my number 3. Everyone else can come interchangeably. We'll figure it out. We'll bring him in, right? Then when he got his second 3-peat, I can't lose Phil. I can't lose Scotty. I can't lose Rodman. Maybe even extend that down to Kukoc, right?
100%. Yeah, Kukoc.
But
absolutely.
You can lose Judd Butchler. You can lose Bill Winnington. You can lose those guys. So when you got a superstar that said that I'm the best player in the league, and you telling me you can't get it done because you lost Bruce Brown?
No, I'm saying
bench player.
No. I'm saying that if you don't bring back the same squad or enhance the squad because other teams are going to get better in the offseason too, well, then you don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Sure, the expectation, you're comparing like MJ. Well, that's a unique player.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to put
Jokic. They put what I'm trying to say is if you're going to compare, okay, all right,
they're crazy.
So that math shows us that Jokic is not on that level. Then
absolutely not even close.
Yeah, neither is Giannis.
Not even close.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't lose
no, there's only a couple guys like that, Mel.
Okay, all right, there we go. Well,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, we know what we see with these guys. We see great players, but they ain't that.
No, they're not that. You're right.
Okay, so let me ask you this before we open up the phone lines. Just to touch on to address a couple other players here. One, Wemby, if he stays healthy, man, what's the ceiling here? I think. What's the ceiling here if he stays healthy?
It's all in his head and how if you get what I'm saying, like you ever meet a kid that don't know his own strength and he bigger than everybody his age and he let somebody bully him. That's what I see with Wemby. Like he got to be reminded that he the apex predator on the floor.
I think he knows it now.
Well, I thought that too until he scored 9 points in a loss against Phoenix.
Okay.
This man scored 9 points. I was
crazy.
like, he figured it out. I said he figured it out. Let's start talking about him in the top 5. And then he scored 9 points against Phoenix, dog. And I'm like, come on, dog.
Yeah. That's kind of what I've been. That's what I've been thinking about Evan Mobley. Is like, here's a guy that's got this great potential, but he's got a tendency of kind of just disappearing, getting quiet. Sometimes guys got to roar. Like if I could take Kevin Garnett's mentality and put it into Evan Mobley, I got the MVP of the league for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he ain't that. You can't change somebody who they are if that ends up being what Wemby is, Mel.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got to want to dominate all the time.
All right, so let's do this definitively. I want to get you all on wax. Who's the best player in the world? Did we already? You said SGA, right, Mel?
SGA.
Okay, Snead.
Giannis can't shoot. Well, he's a below average shooter.
Yeah, he's improving though. It appears.
And Joker's a part-time player. To me, it's easily SGA. I know what I saw in the finals. I know what I saw when the team needed him. He delivered every single time. That's the MVP.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just on my thumbnail right here, I would take every one of those guys ahead of Jokic. All three of them. Wemby, Giannis, and SGA. But I will agree with you guys that I think SGA is the man and the best player in the world right now. For all the reasons you named, and just a much
Wemby's
more
just not there yet, though, Bruce. That's all it is.
Say again?
We don't know. The jury's out on Wemby. Like, we kind of know what we got with Joker. We know what we got with SGA. We know what we got with Giannis. Giannis has peaked. Joker has peaked. SGA's at his peak. Maybe he can get a little better, but
has Giannis peaked though? Like, he's actually playing better than he did at his MVP and like defensive.
I see Giannis take defensive plays off now. He never used to do that.
Okay.
He never used. He's still a great defender, but I do see the occasional he's taking the play off, and he never used to do that. So that gets me thinking that maybe the best version of him is last year, the year before. Okay. I don't know, unless he all of a sudden improves his shooting by 5%. Then I would say, like LeBron in 2018.
Right.
That was crazy offense, bro. And he was not his peak physical prime.
No doubt. No doubt. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let's take a few calls before we get out of here for the night. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the show, and we want to hear from you. Let's take a quick couple of calls. Interesting, Edward hasn't called yet. Normally he's blowing up the phone on these. He's normally blowing up the phone on these topics addressing Jokic, right? He doesn't even.
He was in the comment section.
Say again, Mel.
He was in the comment section.
Yeah, he was. Normally he's blowing up the phone before the segment's even over, going crazy, So
Donald said Giannis is getting better. I don't know. Maybe offensively he's refined his shooting a little bit. Yeah.
I think maybe Edward left because he forgot his knee pads. I think that's what might be. Chief, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Salute there, Bruce. Salute there, Sneak.
Salute, Chief.
What's going on, Big Mel?
What's good? What's going on?
Go Navy.
Oh my God!
Hey, yeah, always. You already know.
That's what you called in here to say, Chief, man. Look.
No, you know. But
I'll mess with you.
If we look at it right now,
yes, sir.
I'll go for Wemby.
Okay.
Because I'm old school and I'm like you. I love SGA's.
Yeah.
He's polished. He's smooth. But something about Wemby on that defensive end and offense. To me. And from what I've seen right now. Now that could change later on, but from what I'm seeing right now at this moment, I'm going with the big fella. Because of that defense. Because of defense. That's why.
Yeah.
If it's a close playoff game, Chief, if it's a close playoff game and it's going down to the wire, somebody got to take over in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left.
That would be SGA.
Right? You think it's going to be Wemby or SGA?
SGA's proven right now, but if that kid, like you said, he gets that confidence, man, it ain't nothing he can't do.
What do you think SGA's confidence?
He don't got it yet, though.
What do you think SGA's confidence?
My reason and logic would go with SGA. My heart would go with Wemby. I give him the ball.
See, going with your heart. Hey, the heart is deceitful, Chief. Listen, Chief, let me ask you this. Last thing before I'm gonna let you finish because I interrupt you. The heart is deceitful, though. The Bible said that. But look, Bruce Leroy wasn't better than Show Enough until he got the glow. What you telling me right now is Wemby don't got the glow yet.
Right. Hey, Mel, I gotta be that Korean man to point to him in the head. Only now. Then you will know who's the master.
Right. For sure. Oh my gosh.
Hey, he did go looking for who the master was, man.
Yeah.
He went and talked to Hakeem, and he went and talked to KG. Like, he was on the quest. He was on the quest to find out who
he was.
He was.
He went with the Shaolin monks. He went to see
Sure
Dream.
Yeah,
that's true.
he ain't got the glow yet,
bro. Play the clip.
We got to see the glow in the playoffs, dog, against Showdown.
The Dream.
But then too, like I said, but the only thing about guys that big is usually their feet, or some kind of lower extremity, unless he kind of stays flexible, like Kareem.
For sure.
If he's able to, but I mean that's Shaolin training because Kareem did martial arts training and yoga.
Yeah, he did Jeet Kune Do.
Yep, and he was super durable. So if he discovers that part, and then he's not settling, because I remember the first year, Bruce, it drove us crazy because
for sure,
man, you 7-something. Why are you shooting threes? Then he said, "I'm gonna just go ahead and go to the hoop. There's nothing they can do."
So, Chief, he could take a few threes a game in the flow of the game, right? You don't want him taking 9.
Right.
But and then too, and that kid got a lot of fire. He hates losing.
Yeah, and I like that.
That's something I love. But
so
if we
SGA.
Facts.
So SGA, but I'm going with the heart. I think Wemby's the best player. If I know SGA's polished. I know he's proven.
Right.
But that kid, if he, I think if he gets his shot, I think he'll take it from SGA. I think he'll take it from him. But, if you're going to have to be the new sheriff in town, you got to do like Michael. You got to take it. And they ain't giving it. SGA ain't giving it to him.
Right.
You're going to have to take it.
Well, Chief, he got to, like you said, he got to take it and we got to see it. So, yeah, I respect that. You got anything else, man?
No, I know my boy Eddie would be disappointed because I had him pick Joker.
Well,
I got to go with the eye test. I go from what I've seen. I mean, I've seen a lot, and I don't see how Selson, but man, those handles, that outside shot, and the thing is, boy, if I could be 75 going in the league, I don't think I'd be stopped.
Right.
They can tell me that. Just imagine if you were that size, Neil. If you were that size, Sneed, what could they do with you?
I would feel like nothing, but you never know what 7'5" feel like when you get up in the morning or when you run or jump. You know what I mean? Like I played my whole life running, jumping, falling on the ground, and not feeling a thing.
Right.
But that's because I'm not 7'5", boy. If 7'5", probably feel a little different. I see some of my friends that got knee issues. I'm like, man, I don't even know what that feel like, dog. I've never broken a bone. Yeah, like
that's a good point because when you're 7'5" and you fall down, you fall a lot further, and it takes a lot longer to get back up.
Bro, you ever seen a 7-footer like sit like crisscross? When they get up, they look like transformers.
Yeah, you got to unfold everything.
Yes,
completely. Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? But it's fluidity and the way that he moves, though, for 7'5". It's just sick. Just like. What he did to AD, not only AD, and the other 7-footer, he was just toying with both of them. But if he got to have that every night, though.
Yeah, for
got
sure.
to have it night in and night out.
Definitely.
I'm not mad at the SGA because he's proven, but that to me that Wemby's defensive presence, just to me, my heart, I just have to say that ability to steal, block, and do all that, it just kind of remind me of, who, Bruce? Go ahead, hit that button. The man with the Etonic. Hakeem, your dream.
Oh, man.
So he reminds me of him.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's about it tonight.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Chief.
Thanks.
All right.
Dude.
Respect this.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah, too.
Working with Hakeem, working with the monks.
You already know. What up, Bruce?
Hey, man. How you feel, man? I try to keep it brief as possible for you.
All right.
As you know, I say months ago I wasn't an SGA guy. Remember, I say he didn't have a bag and all that. I'm coming here to say Shorty a bucket.
Okay.
I still believe he don't even his bag ain't super deep, but You know, the dribble, spin, push off, step back. That's his move. He's not a great 3-point shooter, but shorty a bucket. Wemby, he got humbled the other night. He only had 9 and 9. I went back and watched that game to see how that was done, and you know, it's just one of those nights. It happens to everyone, don't it? I mean, all the greats get that tribute every now and then, huh? 9 and 9, though. I mean, it happens, but you know, let's see. They on right now. Jokic, he got his one ring, and that's about it. You know, the NBA is all about camaraderie right now. It's gonna be seems like it's gonna be a new champion every year. When last time it was a repeat champion? Like, let's be real.
It's been a minute. I think the NBA is at 7 consecutive years of different champions. So,
if Jokic is the best player in the world, so he had the highest IQ for offensive IQ in the world. But as a center, his IQ, he's the engine. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I was to take anybody right now, from what I'm seeing with my own eyes, I'm going with Giannis. I'm going with Giannis, man. It's a beautiful thing to see.
He doesn't shoot the ball very well. Giannis doesn't shoot the ball very well. And unless you put great shooters around him, it's proven that you can't win.
Well, what you mean it's proven you can't win? Why you say that?
The year that they won the NBA Finals, they had a league-leading defense, and they had fantastic shot makers.
Well, we just mentioned that it hasn't been a repeat champion. You can say that about every team we won.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is a specific player. It's proven that Giannis needs everything to be perfect in order for him to win a chip. You can do it, but everything else around him needs to be perfect. The 3-point shooting needs to be perfect.
Can't you say that for any team? Well, can't you say that for any team?
The Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder were flawed last year. Their offense was limited. When they weren't hitting threes, they relied on their defense to lock down the game. There were stretches where they went 1 for 13 for 3. They just hung in there with defense and grit.
True. But hey, there's also put an asterisk beside that because Hallie, I mean, you know, injured. You know, that superstar was down that series now. Don't act like Indiana when that ball with him it would be at a healthy Indiana now. We'll never know, right? We'll never know. So
it was a good series. It was close.
But who knows if Hallie would have been healthy. As far as I like Giannis, I mean that's why I'll take right now from what I'm saying right now. But yeah, you can't. Oklahoma City, they got that. But Hallie wasn't playing, so it's kind of a. You know, we'll never know. Not saying that they wouldn't have won, but it wasn't a fair trade in the finals. We all know that. But yeah, I'll go with Giannis. That's why I'll go with right now, man. Y'all boys have a great night.
All right, Bruce. Thanks for the call, brother.
Care, bro.
All right.
All right, we're gonna take one more call. Edward, call back. Call back.
Bro, yeah, I'm looking at this San Antonio and Lakers stat line right now.
Yeah, I just looked at it too.
The first quarter just ended. Luka already he's already taken 11 shots and 4 threes and 7 free throws.
But what's his 3-point percentage so far this year?
He hot this year. I give him that.
Is he? Yeah, last year he was bad.
I'm lying. 29%.
Yeah.
Edward, what's up, man? What you got?
Yeah. First of all, let me go ahead and say this, Mel. I appreciate that, bro. You gave that love to Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? I remember on one show you said you bumped with Project Pat like this dude that's on the phone. So I appreciate that because I'm from Memphis. I appreciate that. So
you already know.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely to that chicken head that's right there next to you with the LRG shirt on. But anyway, let me go on and say this right here.
Wait. Hold on. Let me interrupt real quick. Edward, did I not show love to 8 Ball just this last episode? I did, right?
We talking about Project Pat.
I ain't say no, because you brought up Memphis. Did I show love to 8-Ball last episode?
Man,
Sneed, you were there. Did I do that?
You did.
Okay, just checking. Now go ahead.
No, you
Bad Boy South, baby.
No, I said he rap better when he on East Coast tracks. That's a fact.
See, I don't like that.
Listen, you can say you don't like it. It's the truth.
Well, that track he did with Mobb Deep was fire, bro.
Right, and real talk, Sneed, didn't he spit mad different when he was on that versus? Okay, just checking. Carry on.
Flowing like water.
Mel said Mel said Young Dolph and Project Pack. That's all I gotta hear right now.
Yeah, old Adolf. Carry on.
Hey, show respect, man, for the dead. Anyway, number one, I gotta go with SGA. The reason why I'm going with SGA is because he's getting it done without his.
No, you don't gotta go with SGA. 5 hours ago, you told me that Jokic was the best player in the world.
Bro,
Steve, you was on the phone. You heard that, right?
He loves Joker, bro. He loves Joker.
Bro,
okay.
I'm still gonna rock with Joker, but still, right now, I'm putting my heart to the side and I'm using my head on my shoulders, pardon the left. Anyway, I'm going with SGA with number one, okay, because he's getting it done without his second best player. Number two, I am not taking. If I need to get a bucket, I gotta go with the Joker over Giannis. I'm taking Joker number two. Because IQ and everything like that. I'm going with him with number two.
But you just gonna skip the defense part, huh? Carry on.
Man, number three. Okay, look, when it's time, when you at the free throw line, who closes the deal? Giannis or the Joker, Bruce?
You might not get there because he can't play any defense. Carry on.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me keep going. Number three, I will go with man, it sucks. It's a tough one. I want to say Victor, but man, when I saw him play Sunday against the Suns, they shut him down, man, with those 3-and-D guys with the long, you know what I'm saying? They shut him down on that, man. They was being real physical with him. Even though, you know what I'm saying, he's projected, he's gonna get there, but he still give him time. So I'm going with Giannis number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm picking Victor Wembanyama number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. I just want to go ahead and say that. Now, you know, you called me out and all that. I wasn't ducking no smoke, man. I had to put this door operator in on this trailer because this trailer needs to go out, man. I'm sorry. I can't sit at the desk right now and just talk crap. I can't do that.
Hey, I respect you, man. Go get your paper, son. I respect you.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's all it is. But any pushback you got for me on this, bro?
I know. I do want to say this though. Chet was out last season. I guess that's not his second best player, but it's his third best player, and they got out to the same hot start. So, you know, he like Sneed said earlier, he's shown that if you take somebody important out of his lineup, he gonna figure out a way to get it done with what he got, and that's what he was able to do last year. No Chet for probably the first half of the season. It was just him and Jay Will. Still had to, you know, I think Cleveland had the best record. OKC was right under him. And then OKC took over after the All-Star break with the best record in the league.
And there were playoff games, Mel, where he gave very little.
Correct.
Chet gave very little offensively. So
correct.
He was always there defensively. He rebounded the ball, but offensively did not contribute much in some games.
Yeah.
That's true.
So yeah, I mean, if you saying you were impressed because he's doing it right now without Jay Will, he did it last year without
seen last year.
Chet. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, most definitely. That's what it is. And then let me ask you this, while you on the phone. Now, I'm not going to use the word scary. I'm gonna just say athletic. Backcourt. Are you impressed with Philly's backcourt with VJ and Tyrese? And, you know, or Cleveland when they Donovan Mitchell and they got Darius Garland back.
I actually like. I am impressed with VJ and Tyrese, but I don't have super high expectations for them. I just think they're playing phenomenal right now. But expectations is not high for those two guys. I actually don't like my best scorer or my go-to scorer being a small guy. You know what I mean? So, and we seen that 2 games ago when Maxey and Edgecombe and MB blew a 20-point lead against the Bulls of all teams, right?
Yeah, that was last night. Yep.
Yeah. Ain't no superstars on that team. And when they needed a bucket,
Josh Giddey playing like one.
Yeah. But when they needed a bucket down the stretch, like, okay, we're trying to hold on to this lead. We need a bucket. Tyrese Maxey, time and time again, step back 3, step back jump. I'm like, all right, man, at some point you need somebody like Wade, LeBron, Kobe that can get it in the post or get it in, get to the paint some way. Like everything Maxey was relying on was a step back. I'm like, that's why I don't like little guys being my top scorers, because when I need a bucket ASAP, it's hard for me to get it because those are horrible shots. When you actually need a bucket, they cool shots when you up 15, but when you need it, them ain't the shots you want, right? And that's the only ones he can get. So I actually like not Garland and Mitchell. I actually like Lonzo Ball and Mitchell better as a backcourt.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good. Well, because I know last night, man, they had I think it was Joel Embiid at the top of the key and shooting the three. We're not gonna talk about that, Bruce. But anyway,
nothing to talk about. We already talked about that.
Okay, and then not only that, man. Hey, I don't know if you haven't watched that game. Do you? It was Utah and Boston. I mean, I'm shocked that Utah lost that game. I mean, won that game against the Boston Celtics. I mean, even though Jaylen Brown's supposed to be the best player on that team, but he couldn't get it done. And they let the guy I forgot his name. I know his last name is George. He had dropped a 30-piece on him.
George, nice now.
So that was, that's crazy. And they were struggling tonight against the Wizards, but they did pull it off. And it was crazy. But anyway, guys, that's all I got, man. Everybody on the in the comments, man, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe for my fellas on here. And man, I am subscribed to your channel. My boy Bruce put me on it, so I appreciate that, Bruce. I'm gonna give you some, some love and everything like that.
Thank
Steve,
you, brother.
man, you be you, Mel, you be you, and Bruce, man, you be you too as well, brother.
Water.
Appreciate you, Eddie.
Hey, water.
Oh, by the way, Mel, you were talking about like players. Tyrese Maxey weighs 5 pounds more than SGA.
Yeah, he's still.
You were talking about size, so you're just talking height.
But
yeah, he looks a little more muscular than SGA.
Everything. Which one you think get tossed around the most? It ain't SGA.
About the same.
About the same.
I don't see him that much different. I mean, SJ's a little taller, but in terms of size,
and he got longer arms too. Like if I need a shot, I really don't like the ball in Maxey's hand. I don't mind in the SGA's 100%. He go be able to create a shot and rise up over the defender. Maxey got to rely on step backs, and he's shooting over a guy taller than him. It's very tough.
But I wouldn't really care how they're getting their points as long as they're reliably getting their points. Like I wouldn't care too much about that. But if you want to say that SGA is more reliable, then I'll go with that.
This is what I'm saying. Buttholes get tight in the fourth quarter when the game is close, and you need a bucket, right? So, in a basketball player's mind, everything that you can do shrinks to what you will do because I got to go to my highest percentage shot, right? Because I don't want to waste, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody remember when Kyrie Irving went left and shot a left-handed hook for a buzzer beater? Not everyone would attempt that because this is my offhand. I want to go to my strong hand because I need my best shot right now. That's how most players think. I need my best shot. What's Maxey's best shot to go to? He's got one. He's not going. When he need a bucket to tie or go up a point with 1 minute left or 30 seconds left, he's not going all the way to the rim.
Yeah, but that's a skill thing. That's not his size.
That is size. No small dude wants to go all the way to the rim because the whistles get tucked. The referees are not going to blow the foul whistle. So might
Maxey's
get away.
Bigger than Kyrie,
and Kyrie's more skilled.
That's what I was saying. Is it skill? So, it's not size.
Right. So, and Maxey he can't overcompensate with his skill level like Kyrie can. And Kyrie got back to the basket game. He got all types of stuff Maxey don't got. He got to pull up mid-range. He plays like Kobe, but smaller.
Right. But I'm taking SGA over Maxey because SGA is more skilled, not because of size.
And size, because the shot is not going to get bothered as easy for a game winner. Like you have to take that into account, and Maxey knows that his options are very slim because he's not going in the paint. He's not want to get fouled because they're not going to call it, and he don't want to go amongst the trees. He's staying on the 3-point line. SGA still got his full game that he can do, because he can get all those shots off of the A+ effort. That's just my thing, and that's the reason why no small guy other than Isaiah and maybe Steph have led their team to championships. And Steph ain't even a small guy. He's 6'3", but Isaiah 6'1", Steph 6'3". Those are it. That's it. Everybody else. If I'm relying on you for points as a number one, small guys ain't gonna get it. That's just monitor it for the rest of the season and see what happens in the clutch with Maxey trying to get that bucket. I'll wait for Paul George to come back. I'll rather him do it.
I give it to the most reliable scorer.
Yeah, he's reliable for quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4 before the 2-minute mark. but at that 2-minute mark, when you see what you seen last night, I'm telling you, I've been monitoring it forever. Trust me, I know.
No doubt, y'all. We're gonna leave it there for the night. Yeah, we're gonna call it. Mel, thank you so much for joining us, man. Definitely appreciate you having here as always. Thank you for your insight, your commentary. Sneed, got what you need. You already know what it is, man. Appreciate you as well. And everybody who was watching in the chat, anybody watching on the replay, appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channels here. Man Down Sports, SMT Media Network, and of course, the Format Podcast. Appreciate all y'all. Have a great one. What's tonight? Wednesday? So, well, we'll be back when we're back. We're back for sure. Well, inshallah, on Sunday morning, but we may be back prior to that, depending on what's happening in the world of sports. Probably got to get a members only show out to you guys. So look out for that. I'll probably have one out for the next couple of days. But yep, everybody have a good night, and we out.
All right, fellas.
All right, brother.